Stream Case Break, another episode of Team Break Tuesday. Today we're back again looking for the Jabs Family Influencer card. I've not found it, and many people I feel like have. At least it seems like when people that watch the channel find it, they let me know about it. Even one of my students pulled one over the weekend, but I have not ever pulled it. And we're going to continue the search tonight for this card. Also, we're going to give this card away to somebody in the breaks tonight. Also, you know what? I think I'm going to sign it too. So if you were in last week's breaks, or I think the break before, I'm going to go ahead and toss all of your names into a hat, so to speak, for that card. And we're having another thunderstorm rolling through. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it just... it basically just started right about when I went live. So, I don't know, we might have a power outage. Who knows? There was a big power outage here on Sunday night. Knocked out the power for 2.5 hours from 10 p.m. to after midnight. Luckily, since it was Easter, we weren't live, so it didn't affect anything. But let me go ahead and go through what we have available tonight. We have some personal boxes that we'll be ripping. We've got some Big League, and then who knows, maybe we'll get some Bowman's Best going. I've got a case of those. Will says storms are insane here in PA. Yep, I'm in PA. We're under flood watch right now. Down in I guess south central PA, southwestern PA, about an hour east of Pittsburgh. I don't know if it's going to be another candlelight break or not. I kind of hope not. I have a bunch of supplies ready to go, though, if that has to happen. Last time that happened, got a whole bunch of flashlights for gifts. So here's what we have left. Spots available. All right, so we're going to do some Big League one way or another. Even though the rounds aren't completely sold out right now, I'm still going to run them. So we have, in the Pick Your Teams, we have Big League 6. It's round 6. Timmy says lightning and thunder just hit over my house. Not too far away, for sure. We have Houston available. There's maybe 6 teams. Milwaukee available at $39.99. We've got the Minnesota Twins at $25. We've got Philadelphia at $39.99. We've got Pittsburgh at $45. We have San Francisco at $35, and there's one more. There's St. Louis still around at $39.99. So all of those teams are available. 7 teams. If you want to grab one, you can. We're also doing a $1,000 bounty that we're giving away. So that's in the Pick Your Team. So 7 spots left, and I'm going to force this one to go. So it's going to go one way or another. So like I said, if I have to take some spots myself, whatever it takes, we'll get this one going so we can at least get some Big League going tonight. Colby says, did the Stadium Club ever go Saturday night? No, I think that one's carried over. I think there's only a couple packs sold there. We also have, in the random team round, Big League 8. If you want to go after a random team, Dave says, I'll grab the Twins in a few minutes if no one takes them. Sounds good. And all influencer cards, if we pull one, they will be randomed off. So doesn't matter if you have the Astros, Milwaukee Brewers, whatever. If we pull an influencer card, you'll have the same exact chance of getting it. So just keep that in mind. Ross, thanks for pointing that out. Robert says, hello from South Carolina and good luck. Scotty Arms in the house says, good luck. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope we can find it tonight. Big League round 8, that has 19 spots available. So if there's 19 folks hopping in, we could do that one. That's a random team round as well. And if not, I might move. There's a couple people in Big League 9, 10, 11, 12. I might contract those and just move them into Big League 8 so that can go. Are you going to sign your card if you pull it? That's up to the person that's going to get it. So let's say it gets random off to you. I'll sign it for you. Also, I'm going to give away this card tonight to someone in this break or the previous Big League breaks that participated, because that was one of the one of the little bonuses. Sandra says, I have a feeling you're going to find it tonight. I hope so. We also have mixer rounds. We got mixer round 1, which has 18 spots left. That's the closest one to going right now. We also have personal boxes available, which we'll be busting open. So for the personal boxes, here's what I've got. Here's a little menu. If you just want, it's like one personal box. We have 23 Bowman Inception. Bowman Inception is a $200 box. We pulled some great stuff out of there. And it's a $200 box on blowout cards. I am trying to clear away. And I really overpurchased this, just to be quite honest with you. I bought 7 cases of it. I was expecting it to go shoot way up because of Wyatt Langford, but he didn't make the checklist. So I've got a bunch of it left now. And I'm just moving it now at less than cost. $139.99. That's $60 less per box than blowout cards. Okay? We also have Signature Series, 2024 Signature Series, Active Player Edition. I've got that one. I could do that for $5 less than blowout cards. It's $75.99 a box if you'd like one of those. We have Elite Extra Edition, which just came out. Elite Extra Edition. We just opened some of that. 10 hits per box. I've got it for $20 less than blowout cards. I've got it at $79.99. It's $99.99 over there, basically $100 a box. So some of the stuff I'm just trying to move it at cost or even a little below cost just to clear some space. We've got 2024 Big League hobby boxes available. Those are going to be $56.99 per box. There's no bounty on those. So if you pull the card, there's no bounty. If you want me to sign it for you, though, I'll sign it. Then we've got 2023 Stadium Club Compact. These are like all these extra cases I have nearby. I think I've got this one about $9 less than blowout cards, $74.99 per box. Did you decide Jabs Family or Eric Jabs on the auto? I think I'll just sign my regular name maybe. So there's all these personal boxes. We have the Big League random spots there. Let's go ahead and get started as the Thunder's rolling through. We'll start off with a couple personal boxes here to get us going. We have Top Charger Chick. We know her as TCC around here, and Joanna Lundeen just grabbed the twins, David Lundeen. Thank you very much. I'm going to put Joanna just so I have it right. So Joanna Lundeen, a.k.a. David. Put David in parentheses. You've got the twins of Big League 6. Thanks for buying those. One less team to sell. Well, we're going to start this one right now. Top Charger Chick has 2 boxes of Big Leagues. Let's go and see what we've got here for Top Charger Chick. What was he ripping, Brad? I didn't get a chance to watch. We were, Sophia and I were a little busy. Cody Ward just took a Big League box all for himself. So Cody Ward taking a hobby personal, thank you very much, of Big League. Fleer Ultra. There used to be a... Did he make mention of the former YouTuber that always used to call that Ultra Fleer? Is San Fran still open in Big League 6? They are. There's 35. Yeah. Fleer Ultras. I used to like Fleer Ultra as a kid. I remember buying it in 91. Its inaugural year. Ross says he'll take San Fran. All right, you can send on over, Ross. Thank you very much. We're starting things out tonight with Top Charger Chick. We've got some personals. We've got random team rounds as well. $1,000 if you pull it from the random team round. In this, you just get to keep it. Also, for anyone in the random team rounds, we'll be raffling off one of the influencer cards that Top sent me. Get you that into your hands. Ross has just paid for the Giants. So Ross B, thank you very much. I sent out your auction stuff today. I got almost everybody's stuff out. I think most of the packages are in the mail. Stayed up late last night getting those done. Got up a little early this morning. I think I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. Not too shabby. Let's see what we've got here for Top Charger Chick. She's got 2 boxes. Ross, this is the giveaway only for the random team rounds. It's only for the it's only for people in random team rounds. It is. Yep. I think it says, you know what? I know the $1,000 one is, but maybe I should put these people in here because these were listed on Patreon. So yeah, I'll toss them into the hat along with everybody else. Is this guy legit? You talking about me? Well, you can just follow along and watch. And we do these breaks every Tuesday. We also do auctions on Sundays and Thursdays. I probably send several hundred packages a week. We got a comment about Zach Campbell says, "How do you get cards of you?" But Zach Campbell didn't get any cards of his from archives. 2017, he didn't get any. You can get the bounty from any pick your team or randomizer round. Yep. Colby says, "I watched for about a month before I really started participating." The Four Horsemen says, "No, not Chad. You're talking about somebody else." Yeah, that's what I would probably do also. Like if I was new to the channel, I would probably just kind of watch for a little while and observe. Let's see what we've got in this one. Obviously, if you saw maybe the same people buying week after week, grabbing a spot in the team breaks, you know that they're getting their stuff. That's one reason why I try to ship everything so fast, because just putting myself in your shoes, if I bought something in an auction and I didn't get it right away, I'd be like, okay, I'm not gonna participate in any more auctions until I get my stuff. So those auctions especially, I always get those out the very next day. And we are off to a little bit of a slow start here. We've got an Ellie De La Cruz. And hey, things just changed for the better here. Evan Carter, there's autos all through this product, and that is one of the better rookie autos you can pull, and it's going to go to TCC, aka Top Charger Chick. Very nice. What does a box of these go for? These boxes go for about $50. I'm charging, I think, $56 because I got to cover PayPal fees and shipping. So that's kind of built into the price there. One reason why I can take a little bit more off of Bowman Inception and Signature Series is just because it doesn't cost much to ship those. Those can just go first class. So Top Charger Chick with a nice hit in the first box, but she's not done. She's got another box. In box number 2, let's see what we can find for you. I'll put these in this holding unit. I will do my best to get these shipped out to you before the end of the week. TCC. All right, here we go. Ross says, "I'm a little confused. Can the $1,000 bounty go to someone in the pick your team round if it's pulled in that round?" Yes. So let's say it's pulled in Big League 6. It's pick your team. There's 30 participants, right? Take those 30 names, we throw them in a hat, we pick somebody. That person gets PayPal'd $999.99 because if you go $1,000 or over, it triggers a hold. And then it's just a big mess. I've done a lot of consignments for people, and anytime it's over 1,000, there's a hold. And then they have to provide a shipping number sometimes, and obviously if they don't have that because I'm just paying for cards, it's just it was kind of a little sticky for a couple people. So it'd just be easier just to do it with 1 cent less. Colby Dean says, "I got my Patreon subscription package in the mail. I loved it." Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. We'll be putting together the April packages here. We'll have cases of these. I think they're about $900 per case. But we'll be putting together the April packages here soon. And I'll have probably 2 options for this. I'll probably have the default will be Big League. And then I'll have if for whatever reason, if you don't like Big League, I'll have something you can swap it out with, maybe Series 1 from 2024 Blaster or whatever. But since Big League is a little less, at least with the hobby packs are a little bit less, I'm going to be able to toss in an extra hobby pack. So I'll give you more than what you'd usually get. We got a comment coming in from Justin for Reels. He says, "Hey, I made it. I got breaks with Jess card. I posted on my video." Nice. That's a good one. I think that one has been selling for, what, $75 to $100. Super short print of Breaks with Jess. I'm planning to go to visit her, or at least her card store. Maybe she'll be there. I pulled her card for a box from like a personal box that I opened for myself. It's pretty crazy. So I'm going to go and hopefully hand deliver that to her. She said in the meantime, she would be on the lookout for any Jabs family cards. That'd be kind of cool to swap. Bleecker Trading, I think it is. We're going to New York this month, Sophia and I. So plan is that Sophia's a huge Hamilton fan. I don't know if you've probably heard of the play. I was somewhat familiar with some songs already before meeting Sophia, but she's like really like she just like knows all the words. Ross, I did see your email. I just kind of like stored it in the back of my brain that's in my email somewhere, and when I leave, I'll check it out, get the list. What do I rate Big League, David? I would rate Big League. I'd probably honestly rate it an A because of the autographs. I like the fact that there's so many autos through this. Vic says, don't lie, you have the Hamilton soundtrack in your car. I actually do not. I could let you go through my phone, iTunes. I don't have the Hamilton soundtrack at all. I'm just familiar with some of the songs, but you did it again. TCC is 2 for 2. Good case that we're pulling from here. Ezekiel Tovar. Very nice. It is a nice... He just signed a nice extension by the for the Rockies. Doesn't really hit that much yet, but he's a really good fielder. Sometimes the hitting takes a little more time to develop. So TCC, you go 2 for 2. There's Xander Bogaerts, which is a box hit. We have not had a box that has not given us an auto. We are 2 for 2 right now. Top Charger chick is in the house. There she is. We'll just finish the rest of this off and see if we can hit one of those influencer cards. Looks like it's not going to happen in this box. What do I rate normal 2024 tops? I think, what did I give it when it came out? A-, B+. I like the design a lot. I don't know. Sometimes when you open something so much, it does get a little bit stale. Now I'd probably give it like maybe a B- or something like this. Hey, we just sold out the rest of the teams. Look at this. Look at this. Lindsey Clark sold out all of Big League 6. So I've got to go ahead and fix this. Lindsey, I can't quite give you all the teams. Almost. Here's what we've got. Ross grabbed San Francisco. But right before you came in, Lindsey, grabbing all the rest of the teams. Cars Russ made it in. He grabbed the Phillies. So Cars Russ, I can give you the Phillies at 39. And Lindsey has all of the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Lindsey, I can give you the Phillies in Big League 7 if you don't mind. I'll just put your name right on that. And we can go ahead now and get into the random team rounds that some of you have been patiently waiting for. We do have some more personal boxes to do. We got personal boxes coming up for Ezekiel Limbo, who is celebrating his 7th birthday today. That's for Big League. We've got a personal box of Cody Ward, grabbing one for Big League. We've got an Elite Extra Edition box for Robert Megill as well. So those personals will be coming up. Maybe we'll do them between rounds. Here's the spots we have left available. Big League 6 is all gone. It's all sold out. So that one's going. Big League 8 is a random team round. We'll see if we can pull it from there. That has, like I said, 19 spots left. If you want to get into Big League 7, which is a pick your team round, I'll go ahead and tell you the spots in that one. The mix is, I'm a big fan of the whiteboard. That was your idea. We've got Cleveland. Here's what we've got available for Big League 7, which could also potentially go tonight. Cleveland at 30. We've got Colorado at 25. There's a Detroit Tigers, who are off to a great start. They're at 25. Houston Astros just threw a no-hitter yesterday. They're at 35. Los Angeles Angels, Trout, Ohtani. Wait, I guess just Trout now. Ohtani is on the Dodgers in Big League. They're 50 for Trout. Pirates just traded Austin Strickland for Joey Bart. We got Joey Bart? What? What's going on there? So Joey Bart is, at this point, a backup. He projects to be a backup. He was once a top rookie in 2021 Topps. Everyone's like, oh, Joey Bart, big prospect. He's going to be taking over for Buster Posey. That didn't really happen. Maybe a change of scenery will help out. Ross says, I love Joey Fart. Is his nickname literally Joey Fart out in San Francisco? Well, I hope he does great here. I'm glad that the Pirates are, I hope it's another great move. They built that bullpen up. Have you seen Aroldis Chapman recently? Throwing 101 miles an hour. I didn't think he still had that in him, but he is vintage Chapman right now. It's fantastic. So here's all the teams left. We're probably about Texas Rangers as well. They're at 59.99. So we've got Cleveland, Colorado, Detroit, Houston, Los Angeles. Then we got Miami, Milwaukee, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, San Diego, and then San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, and Texas. All those teams for Big League 7. We'll see if that one runs tonight, but we'll go ahead and get started with this random team round. That sounds like a nickname I would have made for a player like that when I was a kid, Ross. Here we go, Big League 6. Let's do it. So if we find the Jabs Family Influencer card, which is right here, I'm actually going to autograph this card. We're going to give this card away to somebody no matter what. I should sign it right now before we get started. Where do you want me to sign it at, folks? I've got 2 spots that I'm thinking about. Either right here, over the top, a little bit over the Topps logo, and using this line is kind of like a signature line, or maybe like on my shoulder into the other shoulder. Where do you think would be a better spot to sign it? On this line, see this like on top, or up here on the shoulder? I don't know. This is the first one that I will have ever signed. The mix says between your chin and the Topps logo, so right here. Nick says shoulder. All right, everyone's saying shoulders. All right, I'm going to sign it. This will be given away to someone in the breaks tonight, or that was in the previous breaks. I'm even one of my I'm going into YouTube to see how many subscribers I have, because I think that's going to be the inscription. I know it's low 150s, 154. So here we go. On card auto. I'm gonna do a test first. I gotta do a test. Let me find a junk card. Okay, I'm gonna try it out on the 2021 Topps. Okay, does that show up at all? I'm nervous about this. Okay, here we go. Signing it right now. I signed it in silver ink, and there it is. Eric Jabs 154K. So that'll be cool. Like maybe someday we're at 180K or whatever. You'll kind of have a general idea of when I sign the card. I don't know if the silver ink shows up the best, but that's going to be given away to a participant in our breaks, and we're giving that away tonight. So there's that. Michael just picked up the Tigers in Big League 7. Thanks, Michael. Michael Hatchew. By the way, man, I sent your stuff from, what was it? The Awesome Box from March 13th. It was exactly where I thought it was. All right, are you ready? We're going to do 10 boxes here. Let's go ahead and see what we can find. So let me go ahead and grab these boxes and get them all ready to go. 10 total boxes. Looking for the Jabs Family. It definitely shows in the light. I don't know what the best marker to use would be for this. Can I transfer my 2-stadium club for Big League 7 Marlins? Says Colby. You mean from the Saturday Showdown? I can do that for you, man. Where are you at in Stadium Club? Colby Johnson. Yeah, I'm taking care of it right now for you. I'll take you out of there. I'll put you for the Marlins in Big League 7. Colby Johnson, you're in. So there's more teams off the board, getting closer and closer on that next round too. All right, toss this one out there, and let's see if we can do it. Sandra says the Jabs card's coming out of box number 8. Good luck to everybody. Colby Dean, he's in, a.k.a. Colby Johnson. Big league time once again From what I understand, no one has pulled their own card. I know a lot of you guys keep tabs on other channels and know what's going on out there. And I've heard that no one has pulled their own card from the other breakers that are breaking stuff. Now, I'm sure everybody has either received their cards from Topps or even purchased their own cards on eBay. I'm not gonna lie, I bought one of mine on eBay when Ross won the first one, and I thought I wasn't gonna get any from Topps. I went and I bought one. But I'm not gonna buy any more until the price drops to like 20 bucks. There's Chipper Jones, Spencer Strider right there. Elly De La Cruz for the Reds. We'll get that one sleeved up. Did you see Bryce Harper at 3 home runs, including a grand slam? I have not checked any box scores at all tonight. So tonight, got home from work, was greeted by Sophia, and hung out for a little bit. And then she's like, we should cook together. And I was like, that sounds good. So she actually had me whisking eggs and mixing up flour and spices and tenderizing chicken with a meat tenderizer and then breading the chicken. I did basically everything except for like fry it. She made like chicken parmesan with fried chicken. Man, so good. So good. Now you're making me all want to check the box scores tonight. I guess it was a mini cooking lesson. I got to check the box scores. I see the White Sox, who are 0-4, are currently beating the Braves in the 9th. White Sox Tom is probably so ecstatic. 3-2. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. So you got Michael Kopech in. See what happens there. There's certain box scores that I always want to look at. I usually like to check up on Ronald Acuna Jr. and see if he stole any bases. I would love to see him steal 100 bases. Wouldn't that be just legendary? I don't think there's ever been a player. I mean, he was the first ever, 40-70 guy. Imagine if he could be like a 50-100 guy. Like, there might never be another one of those. Nick says, everyone be on the lookout for a new YouTube channel called the Cooking with Jabs. You know what? I actually said that to her. I was like, I feel like I should be filming this. Because she's like going through all these directions and this and that. Tom says, this is our World Series right here. The Braves and White Sox. Hey, some teams definitely step it up. Elly De La Cruz committed 3 errors tonight. Wouldn't that be just the worst if he ends up just struggling mightily? There's Austin Riley blue and gets sent down. He still has options left. 3 errors in a game. That has happened before. He's just got to just overcome it. Hope he doesn't develop the yips. So this first box has Jason Mingus and Elly De La Cruz rookie cards in there, but there was no autograph. I guess since we're still pulling from the same case as the last one, we just pulled 2 autographs. So Yankees also off to a slow start. They have fallen behind the D-backs. That's a good series. D-backs and Yankees. Still the first inning. Nasty Nestor Cortez on the mound. Where are the Pirates? Pirates not playing today? Pirates 5-0 coming into the day. I thought that they would surely have a game today. I don't even see them on the list. I guess, you know what? Because it was the Nationals home opener and they're an outdoor stadium, the second day is an off day. Yeah, that's weird, but I forgot about that. So they get an off day. They build in a rain day for the home openers of stadiums that are in notoriously bad locations for weather. I mean, it's been raining all day here. We're under a flood watch. Looks like the Mets got postponed already. Looks like the Rays beat the Rangers. That's another one I like to look at. I like to look at Rangers box scores and see how Wyatt Langford is doing. Langford's been moving around the lineup. He was batting second yesterday. He was batting fifth today. He's hitting 286 right now. Had a hit today. That's not terrible. But you know who's struggling right now? Evan Carter doesn't have a hit yet this year. So Evan Carter, we just pulled his autograph. Coming into this, he was the number 3 rookie on some people's lists. I think he was number 3 on my list. He doesn't have a hit yet this year. I mean, it's only, what, 5 games into the Texas Rangers season, but he's got to get going soon. There's Dominguez. He won't be getting going for a while. Coming back from Tommy John, you won't see him until likely around the All-Star break or a little after. Rafael Devers, Josh Young with the fractured wrist out. Yeah, there he is. Weird. Sometimes when we're talking about players, they just pop up right at the moment we talk about them. Josh Young. Bryson Stott right there. What's been the biggest surprise of the season so far? Wouldn't you say it's been the Pirates at 5-0? I mean, I think that's got to be the big surprise. Buccos. They were last place, I guess next to last place team last year. The Cardinals were so bad. And they've been so surprising this year. Royals starting pitching. You know what? Did Zach Greinke ever sign with anybody? Cody says, I wish they had sent Ellie out to center. I feel like he'd do well at the speed. Yeah, being as lanky as he is, he probably would be pretty good out there. Ellie's a guy that, I don't know. Sox win, says White Sox Tom. The White Sox get their first win of the season. Ellie De La Cruz today only struck out 1 time. The Ellie De La Cruz strikeout watch. Struck out 4 times yesterday, 1 time today. Had a hit. Hitting 250. Looks like he's kind of settling in near the bottom middle of the order, hitting like 6th. I guess maybe he strikes out too much to be a leadoff hitter despite his speed. White Sox Tom says we've signed Mike Clevenger over Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer needs to come back. I think he signed a 1-month contract with the Diablos of the Mexican League. I'm pretty sure I heard him say he just signed for 1 month, and then he'll see what happens. I think he did that so that he can prove that he's in shape. And then if a team has a need, which pretty much there's a lot of teams that could use a Trevor Bauer, former Cy Young Award winner. He would slot in at least in the middle of the rotation for many teams. Some teams, he'd be the best pitcher. And here we have an autograph. We have Luis Matos, San Francisco Giants. Guess who gets this one? That's going to Ross. Ross B gets the first hit. Luis Matos rookie auto, grabbing those Giants. And it pays off right there. We got a members-only super chat from a mess of things who's out there near San Francisco. He's the Oakland A's guy in the chat. He says, I usually don't push for subscribers, but I'd love to get to 1,500 before my 1,500th minute rip. So he rips a pack a day in a minute. Have big plans to celebrate. Just over 100 days away. So let's do a little bit of math here for a mess of things. And by the way, thanks for such continuous long time support. 51 months. I think he's number 2 on the seniority list behind Donald Blomdahl. So if we take a look at his channel, and I'll help you go to his channel right now. I'll just go ahead and put a link in the description. He wants 1,500 subscribers. There's a link to his channel. He is currently at we can do this right now, right? He's at 1.46 subscribers. He's 40 away. We might be able to get you there, a mess of things. I'm already subscribed, but if you would like to help him get to 1,500 for a long-time Jabs family supporter, please help him out. Definitely appreciate the support, man. I Am Deer says subbed. Kiwi Card says subbed. Nick said subbed. Worldwide Clip says subbed, so there's 4. All Everett, there's 5. Now he's 30 away. Chad says, what's left on the whiteboard? I'm subbed. Timmy subbed. Coma, River. I'll bring out the whiteboard here in a minute. If you're looking, we have personal boxes. which we can do those at any time. I'll probably do those in between rounds. And we also have more big league rounds open. We got a big league round 8, which is a random team round. And like I said, that one we could probably get going today because there's, I guess maybe I opened up too many big league rounds at once. So there's like some people that spread their spots out, and like we can just take them from like big league 9, 10, 11, just kind of cancel those and move those spots into big league 8 so that we can get them running and get those cards in their hands ASAP. All right. This is currently box 3. We are currently at 1 autograph in this round. Have not pulled an influencer card yet. Red Zone Rips is subbed. Hey, you might get the 1,500 there. He was thinking he might need 100 days to get there. You might only need 100 minutes or less, maybe. I don't know. There's J-Rod, Matt McLean. Can you get a To the Moon auto? I don't know. That's a good question. A mess of things with a $5 super chat says, thanks so much, everyone. I hope you can put up with my janky content. Best thing is it only takes 2 minutes from your day. So check it out. A mess of things, thank you very much. Long-time supporter. He's been here. He's been in these live streams since, man, do you even remember what we were? You've been here since 51 months. That's more than 4 years. So he was here back in 2019, and he may have even been around before that. I don't think I switched on the channel memberships until around 2019. Ian says, I've seen Acuna on the To the Moon auto checklist. That'd be really nice to find one of those. That's probably like numbered to like 10 or 25 or something like that. They're probably tough to pull. But we'll try to pull one. We might have something coming up. We've got an autograph coming up, folks. We have an autograph in this box, another one. A mess of things says that was the pharmacy box video that got you hooked. I remember that one. I went around and bought a bunch of those pharmacy boxes looking for the Bryce Harper rookie in hopes of maybe finding a Mike Trout. I think, what was that? I don't even know what year I did that. 2018, 2019? Mookie Betts, red. That's a great card there for the Dodgers. Going to David Ortega. Mookie Betts having a very fantastic start to his season this year. He's been on fire. And we are getting into the autograph range. There is one coming. Raven Lunatic with a members-only super chat, which, by the way, if you're members only, you get free super chats each month. It says the Norfolk Tides hit 6 home runs tonight. Jackson Holiday, Connor Norby, Kerstad hit 2, Kyle Stowers, and Robinson. Better MLB team than the A's and Rockies. Honestly, that team would probably, with all the Orioles talent, they might be a 500 team if they played in like the American League Central or something like that. And here's our next hit, Owen White. Another autograph. This one's going to go to Texas, which is for Joshua Bonham. So JB, Josh Bonham. And now A Mess of Things only needs less than 10 subscribers to get to 1,500. He came in with a goal of getting 40 subscribers in 100 days. And we almost got him there tonight. Thanks, guys. Amazing stuff. For sure. Kevin is here. He says, what's up, guys? So we've been averaging 1 auto every other box, as usual with Big League. I'd love to find one of those To the Moon cards. Also, if you just joined us, we're giving this card away, the autographed Jabs family card, to someone in the breaks tonight. I've got a list of all of the names of people that are in the breaks tonight, and also the people that participated last week. Caden just signed up as a new channel member. Thanks, Caden. Check us out on Thursday. We're going to have a big consignment on Thursday. Justin Harris, I got one of his boxes in yesterday. And there's a bunch of boxes that came in today, but I think it's just more Big League cases. I bought a lot of Big League cases, and they've just been slow rolling in here. I bought him off my case guy, and I think what he's been doing is I think he went on DealerNet, which is like a private portal between card stores, and I think he just kind of like worked out deals with different card stores around the country to have them send them to me. Because I've been getting like random boxes from like Bernie's Dugout Cards or something in Illinois or something like that. I'm like, who's this guy? And then I just kind of realized, well, I only bought Big League off of my regular guy, he just solicited me today for Bowman. Anyone buy Bowman today? Dan Schultz just grabbed a personal box of Bowman Inception. Let me add you to the list so I don't forget. Dan Schultz, Bowman Inception, which is a fire sale price, $65 less than blowout cards. I'll put you on the list, and I'll also log back into PayPal to make sure I didn't miss anybody else's. Chris says, I found some cards I will send you with the wheat pennies. Sounds good, man. I'll send you on your next auction win. I'll just toss you in a free, what do we say? Free blaster box. My son collects wheat pennies, and Chris has a bunch of them. All right. Did we get the channel member video up today? I think we did. I was working on that, laying on the couch at like 8 o'clock after having snack time. We went to a workout class today. So Sophia and I joined a gym, and we go to these called like body pump classes, like high reps, kind of like low weight, high reps. It after an hour of doing it nonstop, it really kind of tires you out. So Sophia made us protein yogurt parfaits for afterwards. A messaging saw notification sounds good. Thanks, Rich. But man, this lady, she's probably like 55, and she's the instructor, and she just doesn't stop. She's he's like, all right, we're gonna take a break now. Okay, now 2 more reps or whatever. She's like, the breaks are like literally 5 seconds long. That'd be an interesting members only video, but I'm not gonna film us working out. That'd be kind of weird. Ever go to the gym and see people like filming themselves lifting weights? I'm just kind of giving the old side eye. They're like, okay. Here we go, another one. Emerson Hancock from the Seattle Mariners. Man, we're having good luck with autographs from this case. This one's going to go to Seattle's owner, which is going to be Ian Cooper. Mr. Seattle, Ian Cooper. Saw somebody pick up a Ken Griffey Jr. autograph at the card shop yesterday. He paid $500 for it. It was a 2020 Finest Griffey auto. That's another video that'll be coming soon. There was a grand opening of a card shop at the Westmoreland Mall, which is the local mall here in Greensburg. Timmy Tea Time headed out there. He gave it a B+. Anytime you're just starting a new card store, that's got to be tough. My brother went through that, and one of the hardest things is just getting inventory. So I think that that place will only continue to grow. I don't know. Sometimes I think about when I retire from teaching, maybe I should have a card store. I was talking to Sophia about it and seeing what she thinks, because she wants to have her own restaurant. Mason says, Happy Autism Awareness Day. Very nice. Yeah, Autism Awareness Day. There is, what is it? 1 in 46 kids have autism now. It's just crazy. I don't know what the cause of it is, but I have some maybe ideas, but I'm not going to put any of that out there because I don't want to talk conspiracy theories and stuff like that. But it just seems like when we were growing up, like we being like us 40, 50, 60-year-olds or whatever, it didn't seem like that really was a problem. So I don't know if it's, I don't know. It just seems so much more prevalent right now. And I'll tell you what, the kids with autism, they've got hearts of gold, and some of them are just insanely intelligent. That's the thing, says, no side eye needed here. They make their content and we make ours. They probably think it's weird to make videos opening cards. That is true, I guess. Yeah, fitness YouTubers, they got a lot of subscribers. Mason says, I have a 5-year-old nonverbal with it. Insanely smart. Yeah, like their brains just work differently. Might not be able to express their needs or wants or whatever, but man, they're so smart in other ways. That's why you should probably get them involved in maybe like the piano or music or something, because they might be just extremely talented in something like that. There's Masataka Yoshida and Vlad Jr. there also. We might find another autograph in this box. It seems like the autos are usually in the second stack from at least this case. Sonder has a 21-year-old great nephew who is at barber school and is coming up with the new stuff. The instructor is amazed. I've had some students with autism over the years, and they're typically like my favorite students. They're always so helpful and so friendly. There's Liam Hendricks. I think he's injured again. Tommy John kind of stinks. He beats cancer. Then next year, Tommy John. If we're gonna find an autograph, it's gonna be coming up pretty soon. It seems like it's usually in the bottom of the second stack. And look, there it is, right on cue. Another one. Josh Smith. Another one for the Rangers for Josh B. Josh S. going to Josh B. We're doing pretty well with the autographs. What? That's 5 boxes. I think is that 3? Let's check out all the hits. 1 auto, 2 autos, 3 autos. There's 4 autos out of 5 boxes. And I opened 2 from this case for Top Charger Chick, and I pulled 2 autos for her. It's a hot case. Autos in almost every box. What is that? 7 boxes. 6 out of the 7 boxes that we've opened so far have had autographs in them. I don't know what percentage that is. I probably should know it. 6 for 7. What would that be? 142 times 6. Because if you go 1 for 7 in baseball, it's a 142 batting average. So I don't know what that would be. 600. I can't do that off the top of my head. I need my son to do that for me. He would know. Randy says, still watching the mini golf. Sophia's first shot is priceless. So, okay, I'll tell you a little bit about my girlfriend Sophia and golf. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this. It's been a rough go so far. She actually never played golf, mini golf, anything before she met me. We went one of our dates the first month. We went to a place on the south side. I think it's Putt Putt. It's like this indoor putt putt, and it's like it's really high tech. Like the course scores itself. You don't even need a scorecard. It's all electronic. There's like a magnet or something built into the ball. And I won that one, but I could tell that she had not golfed before. And second experience with golf was last week. We went to the driving range, and then I was first time out hitting golf balls this year. My first 3 swings with my driver, I hit them between 200 and 250 yards. I was feeling good. It's like, man, I might really get some going. And then my daughter starts complaining that she needs to go to the bathroom, so load her up in the golf cart, take her back to the clubhouse, take her to the bathroom, and when I come back, my driver, which I think Timmy Tea Time would know because he sold it to me for a very, very generous discount, but I think it was like a $500 driver. Well, it was snapped in 2. And I won't say who did it, but you could probably guess. But it got fixed. Timmy Tea Time, the golf club wizard, was able to fix it. Just needed a new shaft. And then we went mini golfing yesterday. It was a nice day. Sophia's second shot in mini golf. Let's just say it ended up in a nearby field, which was hilarious. She thought she had to hit it little extra too hard. But I'll tell you what, she did really great the second half of that. She actually came back in the first 9. She was in 5th place. There were 6 of us golfing, my 4 kids and us 2. She was in 5th place. The only person that she wasn't losing to was my 6-year-old. And it was kind of close. She actually won the back 9. She had 2 holes in 1. She had a 20 on the last 9 holes. And she came the whole way back from 5th to finish in 2nd place. I forget what her score was, like a 40, no, it was like maybe like low 50s. I ended up winning it with a 42, which I'm kind of upset about. I had a couple 4s. But man, she might give me a run for my money next time we play. If she just can avoid a couple really bad holes that she had at the front. I think the par is like, I don't know what the par, my course record, my personal course record, I think is a 41 or 40. There's a lot of holes that are par 2s, and there's some that are par 3s. It was at Willowbrook, which is Willowbrook in Greensburg. It's a golf course. Also has a driving range. It's only $4.50, I think, to golf there. Mini golf, I think, if you're before 4 o'clock. Great deal. And unfortunately, it looks like this box is going to let us down. Have all these hot boxes. Now I'm a little worried that we're going to hit some cold boxes now. Let's move on to the next one. Ross says, if you come to New York for a while, you could check out Monster Mini Golf. That sounds fun. How about today? Like, Sophia's all in with this golf thing. Like, she had off work because she had a dentist appointment. And she was driving by Goodwill, and she just thought, I wonder if I can find a golf club in there for myself. Because I was like, just tell me what you want on Amazon. I'll buy you a driver, and then we can go hit long range together. So she went and she bought a golf club at Goodwill. But I was like, I hate to tell you this, but that's a wedge. You're not going to be able to drive with that. I mean, you can work on hacking yourself out of a sand trap or something with that, but it's going to have to get you a driver. So that's a pretty interesting story. Can I open 2023 Chrome Update? If you want to buy a box, I think I have a case of it. I've got a 2023 Chrome Update Jumbo case here that I totally forgot about. Yeah, sealed case. I could put those out for personal. Baseball Edit says, I'm also hunting for your card in my box. I hope you find it. Ross says, you guys should go to Top Golf. I think there's one near Pittsburgh. Isn't that the one? Yeah, Top Golf. The big giant nets. I see those when I'm traveling around. I can always spot those way off in the distance. I've never been to a Top Golf, but it'd be cool to go check it out. I think I'm finally starting to get my swing to be less like a baseball swing. That was the problem. Like last summer, I always wanted to swing it a little more like a base. Like I feel like I didn't really stride like a baseball bat, but my follow through, I had like a high follow through. I was like Fred McGriffing the follow through sometimes. I think I'm slowly starting to get it down, but I don't know. I'm probably. It would be really fun to do 18 holes and just see how bad I am, because I wonder how I'd probably have to take a whole bag of balls. I'd probably lose so many. Top Golf has good food. Mac and cheese bites are the best. Sounds fun. Sounds like a date night. Ross says there's super technology there and great food. I know nothing about golf, and I can enjoy just seeing how far I can hit the ball. How do you interlock your grip? I don't even know, Casey. Left hand on top, right hand on bottom. I guess something like that. I don't know. No one ever taught me how to hit a golf ball, so I might be doing it wrong. It wasn't like baseball when I had my dad always telling me what to do. And then coaches, I swear, the only advice Little League coaches can ever give anybody is get that elbow up. Get that elbow up. That's all they ever say. Okay. I don't even that's not even really get your elbow up. I feel like that's not even good advice. It's Marcus Stroman. Anthony Volpe. Yeah, I always had coaches when I was in Little League that would give us the most just great advice, like hit the ball. Okay. Hit the ball was one. Like you'd swing and miss. It'd say, watch the ball or hit the ball. Like, okay, like I'm not watching the ball here. Or like if somebody would make an error, catch the ball. They'd like yell that all angrily. It was great. My one coach always had the most giant wad of chew in. He was always spitting tobacco. There'd be like little ponds of tobacco juice over all the infield. Yeah, good old days of Little League. We've got 3 boxes left, including this one. Also giving away the autographed card tonight to someone in these breaks. We have a separate card we'll give away to subscribers. We'll raffle that one off later this week. In terms of Whatnot Wednesday tomorrow, that might not go tomorrow. I'm not sure. I actually signed a little contract with Whatnot before, a 6-week contract. And that's expired now. And they said they'd send over another one. But I haven't seen anything yet. So if they don't send anything over, then probably no Whatnot Wednesday tomorrow. But we'll see. What's everyone's best card? Mine is the 52 Mano. I don't know if I'll ever be able to beat that. Sophia asked to see that card like maybe like once a week. But I've not gone and gotten it out yet. If there's no Whatnot Wednesday, will there be a wrap-up Wednesday? If some of the rounds were close, we could do that. But I don't know if there's no Whatnot Wednesday, it might just be a watch Wednesday where I take Sophie to the movies and we go see the new Ghostbusters movie or something like that. Have I pulled my card yet? I have not. Nick, I'm trying my hardest. We'll keep going until eventually you find it. It's got to be in one of these cases here. Right now here's the count. I've pulled Breaks with Jess twice. I pulled Shy City Pulls twice. I've pulled Zero, Strikers, Dr. Collectibles, or Jabs Families. So I pulled 4 of them. I'm going to keep on trying here. Got another big league personal box coming into CCC, the top charger chick. We got 3 personal boxes to rip now. So after we get through this round, we'll go into some personal boxes again, and then we'll see if we can get another random team round filled. Just to update you, let me finish this. I'll bring the whiteboard in. Nick says, I've only opened a few boxes now. The LCSs are all selling out of this product. So is Big League hot? I noticed that I haven't seen it in my LCS. I don't know if they sold out or what. I know that the one in the mall has last year's Big League, but not this year's. I guess kind of tough to keep in stock. David said, open one blast with my son. He pulled a Shy City and also an autograph. Not too shabby right there. There's a red. Luis Arise, batting champ. Do you have much for yourself off camera? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, sometimes I'll open some stuff and film it for myself, and it's just a terrible box, and I'm just like, all right, and I just ditch the video because it's like all commons. That happens sometimes. It's George Kirby. Jabs bought them all. I do have a lot of cases because, hey, cases dry up. So I just wanted to make sure I have these for the next couple decades. If I don't know. I think that'd be cool to still be opening these in 10, 15, 20 years. So here's what we have available. We still have 2 boxes left in this round. But if you're interested in getting into another random team round, we have Cleveland, Colorado. Detroit was sold, so Detroit's gone. We've got Houston at 35. we've got the Los Angeles Angels. Miami was also sold. Colby took them. We got Milwaukee, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, the newest home of Joey Bart, San Diego, San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, and Texas. So if we get most of those teams sold, we can do those. We also have a random team round, Big League 8. We also have Bowman's Best, which has really been going up in price. The prices have stayed the same on Bowman's Best for the last few weeks, despite the price increase on the boxes. But we got personal boxes for sale as well, all right here. Bowman Inception at $139 a box, which is literally $60 less than blowout cards. Signature Series at $75.99 a box. Elite Extradition at $80 a box. That's $20 less than blowout. $56.99 for a Big League and Stadium Club Compact at $75 a box, which is also less than blowout, as I'm trying to blow out some of my cases as well to make way for Bowman. I'm about ready. I put in an order of Bowman today on Topps website. Anyone else do that? Jeff let me know right away when they went live. I ordered a case of jumbo and a case of hobby. I also ordered, I think, 1 jumbo box and maybe 2 hobby boxes. It was like over $8,000. It was a lot of money. I was like, geez, Bowman's so much this year. I don't know how much of Bowman I'll get, but they sold out pretty quickly on the jumbos. Mark Collins says, I'm hunting that Pete Rose auto. All right. David says, that is a super cheap price on the Elite Extra Edition. They were $95 at the LCS. Yeah, I got them for $80 out the door. So basically, I figure my take on that's about 70, because 10 of that's going to go for PayPal fees and shipping. But yeah, we've got Big League blasters. I also have Big League boxes. I can get a cheaper option up here if you want a cheaper option. I know some people are sometimes asking about budget breaks. Let me add another personal box here. We'll call this, I don't know, discount menu. I do have 2022 Chronicles blasters, and I can do those at $15.99 each. I think they were originally, honestly, folks, I think when they first came out, I think they were either $30 a box or $35, something like that. 2022 Chronicles, those are blaster boxes. Matt says jumbos, question mark. Jumbos on what, Matt? I don't have any more 2024 Topps. I'm waiting for the prices to come down on that. I'm pretty much out of all cases of 2024. They'll come down because they always do. Especially because really none of those rookies are kind of lighting the world on fire. Like Ellie De La Cruz has been kind of just like average. Dominguez is hurt. Evan Carter doesn't have a hit yet. Henry Davis is doing okay. Pirates off to a 5-0 start. Colton Cowser, I haven't even checked up on him to see how he's doing. I'll do that right now. Box score for the Orioles. Let's look up good old Colton Cowser. Is he even in the lineup? He is. He's hitting 500, so he's off to a great start. He's actually got the best OPS in the lineup. Went 2 for 3 today. So Cowser, he might move up that list. Raven Lunatic says he hasn't been playing much, though. So maybe a platoon situation, playing the outfield there. I don't know. Looks like he's batting 8th in the lineup, too. I can't wait to see the Pirates and Orioles play. That's going to be a nice matchup right there. 2 really nice teams. Pirates currently at 5-0. Orioles currently at 3-2. They just lost to Kansas City. Kyle's getting the only RBI today for Baltimore. I like the Orioles a lot, though. I picked them together the whole way to the World Series, so I think that'll be a nice test. Right now, the Pirates haven't really had a major test yet. They play the Marlins, who were kind of beat up. Their pitching staff had a lot of injuries, and they got into the bullpen pretty early in some of those games. And then the Nationals are the Nationals. We still have, I think, at least another game or 2 against the Nationals coming up. All right, next box of Big League. What do I think of Topps Chrome Update? I like it. I've ripped a bunch of it. Will says, I don't like the Pirates' chance against the Orioles. I'll tell you what, I like our bullpen a lot. Our bullpen might be better than the Orioles' bullpen. We've got, by MLB's rankings, Pirates have the 3rd best bullpen in the major leagues. Orioles without Felix Bautista, and Craig Kimbrell has been a little shaky. So Craig Kimbrell kind of getting up there. I don't know how he'll be this year, but we'll see. There's Kerstad, yet another one of the never-ending prospects. The Yankees probably rank last in starting pitching. Hey, they've started off well so far this year, 5-0. I think last time I checked, they were losing, though, to the D-backs. Here we go with another autograph, Johnny DeLuca. It's numbered as well. It's out of 50. Johnny DeLuca gold rookie auto to the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's for David Ortega. Very nice. We'll get it sleeved up. Back to some autos in this product after, I think, 3 cold boxes there. But that was kind of to be expected because we pulled 6 out of 7 boxes had autos to start this case. There's Yordan Alvarez, blue. He's part of the core there in Houston, him and Altuve. And I think the Astros really need to sign Kyle Tucker. Can't let Kyle Tucker walk. I think he's got 1 year left after this year, is it? But he's coming down to the end of his team control. And he's going to want over $200 million. And quite frankly, he's deserved it. And the Astros also have Bregman approaching free agency. So they're going to have to probably let Bregman go. And throw all that money at Kyle Tucker. I would think that's what they would do. But I'm not an Astros fan. So if any Astros fans are in here, let me know what you think is going to happen. Probably pretty happy about the Astros throwing a no-hitter the other night. That's always exciting. Oh, Everett says, does anyone like 1-of-1 printing plates? I know I do. They're cool. I bought a Andrew McCutchen 1-of-1 printing plate rookie card that I have in my PC. Jose Abreu is a free agent at the end of the season. I think he's about done. I don't know how much Jose Abreu has left. Remember last year, it took him until June to even hit a home run. He eventually came around and got his numbers up a little bit, but I don't know. He's up there in age. What is he like? He's upper 30s now. I'd guess he's probably 37. Jose Abreu. We'll see how much he has left in the tank. The Astros currently playing the Blue Jays, and they're losing 2-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning right now. And Jose Abreu is up at bat. He's hitting 111 right now. He's 1 for 3 in the game with a K that counts 3-2 on the he's former MVP, right? Did he win the 2020 MVP in the American League? Which some people would call Mickey Mouse MVP because it's only like 2 months. Josh Hader blew the save, says Raven Lunatic. Yep, I see. Wow, he gave up a home run, gave up 2 runs. Man, that's rough. Josh Hader, one of the best closers, gave up the dinger to Mr. Schneider. Does it again. This guy is just something else. He was doing it last year when he came up. Davis Schneider, he's 25 years old. He has a crazy mustache. He has rec specs. This guy's becoming legendary. If you don't have any Davis Schneider rookies or autos yet, they're still relatively cheap. Not a lot of people even know about this guy yet, but take a look into him. I didn't know about him until I came across a video about Davis Schneider on, like, I don't know if it was like Foolish Baseball or Baseball Doesn't Exist, and they just showed how he was Babe Ruth when he came up. Then he went like 0 for 27 and still finished with an over 1,000 OPS last year. And getting it done against Josh Hader tonight. Chris says, I have his Series 1 rookie card. You know what? I didn't have him in my top 10, and a lot of people didn't even have him in their top 10 rookies for 2024 tops, but he deserves to be there. In fact, he might be a top 5 guy. We'll see how he does over the next month or two, and I would be comfortable moving him in to the top 5. I'd put him ahead of Henry Davis, maybe even Colton Cowser, maybe even Evan Carter, if he can do it for another 2 months. This is currently the last stack for this round, and then we'll rip some personal boxes, and then we'll see if we can do another random team round tonight. How much does the Davis Snyder autograph go for? I've seen multiple lists for 20 to 30. Is that normal? Like I said, that's for a rookie auto. That's pretty good. Bone Blaster is going to be $35 this year. Let me check out the. You know what? I was told by my case guy, and I don't know. His prices were super high on Heritage, and I was like, what the heck? He said the MSRP on Heritage boxes is $29.99. So we got a price raise right there. Freaking Heritage. Why are they upcharging Heritage? Like the hobby boxes are over 100 now. Do you remember 4, 5, 6 months ago? It was probably like 4 months ago. Heritage high number. Do you remember how much those were per box? They were $50 a box for a hobby box. And now they're over 100, like almost double the price. And now the blasters are going up to 30. There must be something afoot. I hope that it's not just the same old Heritage product. But White Sox Tom says that they beefed it up. I hope they beefed it up. I ordered, now usually I would probably order at least 10 cases of it. I ordered 6 this year because of the crazy high prices. So that's it for Big League 6. Thank you, everybody. Some autographs in there. A good amount of autographs. We're going to go into some personal boxes. If you'd like to get another random team round going, we have these teams in Big League 7 still available. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 teams left out of 30. We also have Big League 8 with 19 spots left. Mixer 1 has 18 spots. We got personal boxes, which we'll do now, and see if we can get any of these other ones to fill. We got Chronicles Blasters at $15 a piece. Bowman Inception, $60 off at $139.99. Let's go and do one of those right now. Let's do some personals. Good luck. Let me take a look at my personal list here. Dan Schultz has a personal box of Bowman Inception. Dan, are you ready? Let me get your name on a card here. We've had some good luck with Bowman Inception. By the way, how about the new cards? These are so cool. By Minuteman Printing Press, a.k.a. Jack Reynolds. I don't know if he's in here right now, JR. Really awesome job on these. So Dan Schultz, here we go. Let's check it out and see what we've got going on. Timmy Tea Time is back in the house. What's up, Timmy? Personal box for Dan Schultz. By the way, if anybody else wants to grab these, you could just send it right over, and I'll add you to the list, and I'll rip it for you and ship it out to you within the next day or two. School's flying by. Summer plans. Probably get to some baseball games. Planning on maybe going out to Yellowstone National Park and also a beach. Here comes the autos. We've got Angel Genio to 75. We've got Willie Faunus to 200 and Michael Arroyo to 75 for Dan Schultz and his personal. Thank you, Dan. Next, we've got a personal box of Elite Extra Edition. Let's do that one. I've got these for only $79 a piece. $20 less than blowout cards. Robert McGill is going to have this one. Good luck to you. I just cracked this case open the other day to do a preview video. You can get Dylan Cruz, cover boy of the box. He's the big guy in 2024 Bowman, which is going to be coming out soon. Also, Paul Skeens is all throughout this product. There's 8 autos and 2 relics. The entire box goes to Robert. Let's see what we've got for you, Robert. And then after this, we've got a couple personals of Big League to rip open. And then we'll see if we can get back and do another round of Big League. Looks like Nathan Rebeck just took some Elite Extras and personals. What do you pay there? $160? So that's 2 boxes. All right, so 2 boxes for Nathan Rebeck. Thank you very much. Let me get you added to the list. All righty, here we go. Robert, this pack feels thicker. Brian just grabbed the Cleveland Guardians in Big League 7. That might get the ball rolling with them a little more. So Big League 7, Cleveland Guardians, Brian Wargle. We can go ahead and take them off the list. Nathan, I got it. So still have 11 teams left in Big League 7. Maybe we get that one going tonight. Let me add Brian Wargle over there. Thank you, Bri. All right, I guess you know what I'll do is I'll just do all the packs at once. There's only, I think, 25 cards per box. I think it's 5 packs of 5 cards each. So Elite Extra Edition's a quick rip, but you got a lot of the top names from Bowman Draft in here, along with other prospects. Got Enrique Bradfield, who was a first-round pick. Spellbound, I think that says. And then we got a lot of these Dominican prospect guys in here. There is Braden Taylor, auto number 1 of 8 autographs. We have a Jared McKenzie, Hidden Gems, is autograph number 2. Yeah, still bounty. The bounties for the random team breaks still out there. Haven't found it yet. Moises Ballesteros, prime numbers card. Chase Hampton, Hidden Gems. And here we go with the redemption. It is going to be a Brody Hopkins. Brody Hopkins, prime numbers autograph. Bryce Eldridge, former first-round pick, number 16 overall in the draft to the San Francisco Giants. Tommy Troy's a first-rounder. We have an autograph here of Thomas Harrington, Impact Impressions. Michael Hatch, you just picked the Padres in that Big League 7. We can scratch them off the list. We're down to 10 teams left. Zybel Zayas, auto. Garrett Bauman, autograph. Robert says, I'll get that redemption in 2026. Christopher Familia. It's a cool-looking card. It's numbered just 10. Nice thick relic right there for Robert. So, Robert, thank you very much. These rips are not for channel members only. It's for Patreon members only. That's one of the perks of Patreons. You get to buy into all the breaks. And sometimes I can give you some really good prices, like the $60 off Bowman Inception. $20 off Elite Extra Edition. So, like I said, we just had another team go here. Michael Hatch, you taking the Padres. We can take them off the list. Now down to 10 teams left. Colorado, Houston, Los Angeles Angels, Milwaukee, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, and Texas are still left in Big League 7. Michael Hatch, you thank you very much. Go ahead and pencil you in for the Padres. And let's do some more personal boxes of Big League now. How many are left of Bowman's Best, says Robert. There is 22 spots left there, it looks like. It's random team, too. So if you get the Texas Rangers and pull Wyatt Langford or 2, it's going to be nice. Let's see. Who's the first personal box? Let's go ahead and go with the birthday boy. Ezekiel Linbo is going right now. He is 7 years old, celebrating his 7th birthday. He wants to pull an autograph here, or maybe an influencer card. Let's see what we can do for Ezekiel. Let's also wish him a happy 7th birthday today. They're probably watching. I think they're out there on the West Coast, so it's not too late right now. It's, what is it, 10:48 on the East Coast, 7:48 over there. Maybe on the West Coast. Stay awesome. There they are. Let's see what we can do. Ezekiel Linbo. I'm hoping that we can get an autograph here. Mason says, happy birthday. 7 years old. My youngest daughter is 6. She's going to be turning 7 here in a couple months. Exciting time. Perkinator says, get any of your own cards yet? No, I'm giving one away that Top sent me. I signed it. And giving one of those away to people that participate in the break. But I haven't pulled one for myself. I think that'd be really cool to actually open a pack of cards and then it's in there. Not yet. One of my students pulled my card, believe it or not. And Ezekiel says, thank you to the chat, everybody. Thanks for making his day a little extra special. And look at this. Ezekiel, you've pulled a super rare numbered base card. I've opened a lot of Big League. This is only the 2nd black foil that I've pulled. It's a Chris Bryant numbered to 25. Number 15 of 25, KB right there for you. So that is pretty rare. If this was a box war, you'd probably take it all. Stay Awesome, which is Ezekiel's dad says, watch Zeke pull the Jabs family card. That would be something. We'll see. Hopefully at least an autograph would be nice. become a big leaguer so he can participate in that, scratch that off, and maybe get his own big league card next year. How's that work? Didn't they have this last year? Like, did somebody get a big league card this year through that contest? I thought they had that last year, didn't they? I feel like I was tossing those in the Oakland A's team pile last year. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to open a couple boxes of 2023 and see. Ellie De La Cruz is in there. There's Alex Verdugo in his Yankees uniform. Big league, getting a lot of these guys that change teams. Their first cards. Ross says someone won, but where are they? Michael says, will Langford get a rookie card in the same year as his Bowman draft? Well, no. Bowman draft was 2023. He'll get his rookie card most likely in 2024 Topps Series 2, which comes out the first week in June. That is shaping up to be a pretty interesting product. NT Break says, how's the doctor guy? How'd he get a card? I don't know, but I do know this. The only thing I know about the doctor, and he's probably a great guy. He used my background somehow. This background, this is in my front yard. This bush, literally in my front yard. And this exact same background is used in Dr. Collectibles influencer card. So, I don't know if Topps must have liked this background so much that they're just going to put it on file. Yeah, they airbrushed his background out and they put mine in. So that just leaves me one question. What the heck was his background that they didn't want to use it? I think Dr. Collectible, that would be a very interesting video. You're probably not watching now, but what was the original picture? I'm just so curious. Hey, look at this, Corbin Carroll. How about this one? It is a super rare red foil numbered to 5. Happy birthday. Ezekiel Linbo, a 7-year-old, picking up a personal box from his father as a present on his 7th birthday, and he has just pulled the best card that we pulled out of Big League yet. A Corbin Carroll, numbered to 5, red foil autograph right here. How about this one? Stewie's calling to make this a short so everybody can see it. So if you see a subscribe button at the bottom of your screen, please tap it. We'd love to have you along. This card here is going to a 7-year-old on his birthday. I hope you remember this one for a while. Go ahead and get this one top loaded up, Ezekiel. Actually, I'll top load it up for you and get it taken care of. But take good care of this one. This might be one of the better cards in your whole collection right here. I know when I was 7 years old, I don't even know what my best card was. I wasn't even collecting baseball cards yet when I was 7. So big shout out and happy birthday to Ezekiel Linbo. Corbin Carroll. Let me get in the top loader for you too, because that card is probably going to be worth maybe a couple $100 on this one. I only have 55.1 touches right now, unfortunately. I got to buy another case of those, but we'll get that taken care of for Zeke. Zeke, you watching right now? Can anyone comp that card out and let Zeke know what he just found? Man, honestly, that's the best pull that we have had from Big League. I've opened multiple cases. Ezekiel said it's a beautiful card. We better get it graded. It is a beautiful card. I don't know. Sometimes when you have a low-numbered card, like 1 of 1 or out of 5, there's a little tiny touch of white on that bottom left corner. But sometimes it might be better just to not grade it at all. Very nice. A mess of things says, it's his birthday, 1 touch on me. If I had a 1 touch around, I would definitely use it. I have 55.1 touches. But a mess of things. Did you hit 1,500 subscribers yet? I think you were 10 away last time we checked it out. NZ says, slab that one up for his grandkids. And look at this, another one. You got 2 legendary, not legendary, but super rare red foils. The legendaries are the toughest ones. These are hard to find as well. Red foils are 1 in every 316 packs, Zeke. These are so hard to find, and you just hit 2 of them, one of them being a fantastic autograph. That's good. Good stuff. How about that? Wow. How much of things is 1 subscriber away from 1,500? That is awesome, man. Who wants to be his 1,500th subscriber? Zeke. That is Awesome. A very happy birthday to you. And Eli and Jessica, thank you very, very much for giving him that gift. That was a fun box to open up. We got more personals of Big League. We also have potentially more rounds to do of Big League. We'll see what else can come out of there. Let's see if anybody else grabs some more spots from this Big League round 7. Warren sold for $150, so that's probably a $250 to $300 card right there. The Rockies just went. Casey Vaughn picked up the Rockies. So we'll scratch them off. And Big League 7 is getting a little closer. We type in Casey's name into the master list. We've got Houston left, Los Angeles Angels left, Milwaukee, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, and Texas. So there's 4, 7. There's only 9 teams left. Mike says Top Golf is really fun. Might have to check that one out for sure. Let's do another personal box while we see if that last round or next closest round goes. A Big League. This next one, this personal box is going to be for Cody Ward. So Cody, good luck to you. We'll see what we can find. In Cody's personal box, you just missed a big Corbin Carroll. Where'd that come out anyway? I should probably short that. What's today's date? 4/2. The time currently is it 10:56? My computer's been acting up. 10:56. I guess I don't really need that time. I just need the time on the video. I'll say roughly 84 minutes or so. Corbin Carroll autograph. I didn't even know what was happening when I first saw that. I saw the red foil. I thought, that's nice. Red foil, those are tough to find. And then I realized it was an autograph and realized that was out of 5. Michael Hatch, you just picked up the Houston Astros. There's another team off the board. Thank you, Michael. Getting close enough soon that I'll just take the last couple teams and run it. We've got the Angels left, Milwaukee, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, and Texas. Got a brand new sealed case right over here. Just came in a couple days ago. Crack the seal on that one and get this next case going here. Brand new fresh case. Here we go. Cody Ward, a personal box of Big League. Ben says, I'd buy Pittsburgh if I was a Patreon member, to be honest. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe if the Patreon members don't want them, maybe I will open up a couple teams to just folks watching right now. Keith says, Jabs, you're my favorite channel. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Adam said he would take St. Louis. We'll leave it open for a little while longer for the Patreon members, but if nobody wants those teams, I guess I'll open it up just so we can run it. Because we've got a brand new case here to check out and see what else we can find in Big League tonight. Also have Bowman's Best and some mixer rounds also. Redson says, I can't believe Texas is still on the board with all the autos coming for that team from Jab's videos. Yeah, that's true. We've pulled a lot of Texas. Steve May just grabbed the Pirates. So the Pirates are now gone. Thank you very much, Steve. Big League 7, Steve May takes the Buccos. Yeah, Texas has had a lot of autographs. You're right. I called Josh B's name a bunch in that last round. So now there's 7 teams left. Angels, Milwaukee, Minnesota, San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, and Texas. What comes with the $5 Patreon? Cars R Us just took Minnesota. Cars R Us. There's another one off the board. I'm trying to keep this up to the minute so we don't double sell teams. Los Angeles, Milwaukee, San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, Texas. I saw a bit Darryl Strawberry pulled. I saw a picture of it. But yeah, he's in the checklist. What comes with the $5 Patreon tier? $5 gets you access to all of the breaks. If you want to grab spots in anything, you have the opportunity to buy spots in any video at any time and any break at any time as I post them throughout the month. Honestly, I'm probably posting something out of the 30 days in a month. I probably post something like 25 to 26 times a day. Not a day, but days of the month. Out of the month. Oh yeah, also the $5 gets the Patreon exclusive live stream for the Saturday Showdown Box Wars. You can't see that unless you have a Patreon membership. Talk says, did you get a chance to send my package yet? Not yet. I will get that sent out to you tomorrow. I think yours kind of got put on the back burner because I was anticipating having to send these sets back, but you said just keep all these extra sets, and I'll throw them out, but I'll probably honestly lug these into school and give them away to the kiddos. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. So I think what I owe you is I owe you your Bowman's Best. Then I think you had a couple other team bags in there, and then a blaster box. I'll send that up tomorrow. I'll do that before I start sorting all this stuff from tonight. Here's Cody's other box. Tampa Bay just went Michael Gunter. Another stack for Cody. Michael Gunter just grabbed Tampa Bay. Thank you very much. We'll get you added to the list. We are now currently down. We're getting closer. I think this one's going to go soon. Tampa Bay is gone. So now we got Los Angeles, Milwaukee, San Francisco, St. Louis, and Texas. Timmy says, do I have to get a couple driver shafts for you just in case? I don't know, man. I hope not. I'm not going to loan out my driver anymore. I'm going to get Sophia her own driver. Stewie just hit 400. Congrats. Every round number that ends in multiple zeros is always a milestone. No matter if it's 40 or 400 or 4,000 or 400,000 or 4 million. What are my thoughts on Jack Leiter? He is a high pick in 2021. Yeah, he was a college guy too. So you know what? I kind of like totally forgot about him. Where even is he? Him and Kumar Rocker. Remember, everybody was all about those two going to Texas. I don't even know what happened to those guys. He's still a top 100 prospect, at least on the MLB list. Pitched in spring training, 12 and 2/3 inning, 4.26 ERA. Looks like he kind of struggled at Double-A. Double-A at 5.07 ERA. He might be in the next Mark Appel. At Double-A, having a 1.4 whip, that's not good. So he's kind of just fallen off. Yeah, Kumar Rocker. I remember when the Mets drafted him, they didn't like his medicals. They thought something looked wrong with that elbow, and I guess he did need Tommy John. So we'll see if he can rebound. All right, Cody's box is finished off. Timmy says, let me look around for her. I might be able to find a woman's driver for her. Sounds good. If you need her height, 5'6" would be her height. And I don't know if that matters because you have to like measure or whatever. But yeah, if you let us know. She's been looking for one. I don't think we're going to go golfing tomorrow, but she's been itching to go hit golf balls again. She had a fun time last time. All right, so Cody's box is the books. We are 5 teams away from the next big round of Big League going. Angels, Milwaukee available, San Fran, St. Louis, and Texas. Let's get the next personal box here. It is going to be for TCC. Top Charger Chip. Good luck to you. Let's see what we can find in this next one here. Robert says, I took Texas. All right, let's take them off. I must have been looking away from my phone and didn't see the notification, but I see it now. Texas is gone. Robert's got him. Thanks, Robert. I hope you get some autographs, Robert. That Texas seems to be a good team for autographs in this. So Robert has taken Texas. There's only 4 teams left now. Angels, Milwaukee, San Fran, and St. Louis in this next round of Big League. Big League 7 is going to go tonight. I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. Even if those last 4 teams don't sell, we're still going to force it to go. I'll take some teams. That way, you don't have to wait around, and those people that are waiting patiently to see if their break's going to go, you'll get to see. Like Chris Randall's in here. Waiting to see who he gets with the Cubbies. We'll bust it open for you, Chris. Pretty soon, too. By the way, this box is... I forgot to tell you the name on this one before we start going through the cards. This is TCC. I think I mentioned that, but forgot to put the card on the screen. So we got another TCC box right here. Top Charger chick, who is actually 2 for 2 on autographs. Out of her first 2 boxes, she's trying to go 3 for 3. Benjamin just finished watching the Jays game. Hater blew the save. Lots of weird things happening, but I'm not complaining. Ma Collins, Michael says, I'll take the Cardinals and the Angels. Awesome. Thank you very much. So Michael Collins taking the Cardinals and the Angels. Cardinals and Angels. Michael Collins. All right, we got you. Thank you. And now we're just down to San Francisco and Milwaukee. Last 2 teams left in this next round. It's 10 boxes, too. Sandra's heading off to bed. All right, we'll be here for probably, folks, probably about another hour-ish. Probably around midnight is where we'll go tonight, Chris is getting his taxes done. That's just, taxes are a pain. For sure. But you have until April 15th to do them. I know my brother said he got his done. I got to sit down and start working on all mine. Get all my receipts out and together. Michael has picked up Milwaukee. Michael Hatchew with the Milwaukee Brewers. So there's only 1 team left now. Michael, thank you very much. And that last team is San Francisco. We got 1 team left. Chris says, I want to have them done before April 15th. That's always a good feeling, Chris. Get them done, and then you don't have to be sitting there with like a day or 2 left feeling the pressure. I don't know. I might get a refund this year. See, with YouTube and everything, it's like, pay quarterly. So I have to send in 4 different tax payments throughout the year. And I feel like, I don't know if this is behind the scenes or not, but there was a little less revenue this year than in years past. I feel like YouTube was down like 5%. So who knows? Maybe get a little bit back. Usually just kind of calculates how much you owe quarterly based off of your previous year. So if you make less, you'll probably get a little bit back. I think the last team may have just gone here. Yep, the Hawks just grabbed the last team. So the Hawks, thank you very much. We're sold out. Thanks, guys. We'll get into Big League 7 here in a moment. The Hawks taking the last team. River City Cards and More says, it's been a minute since I've tuned into the live stream. How's it going? It's going well. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're still looking for the Jabs Family Influencer card. We haven't found it yet. We're going to bust open another sealed case here in just a minute and see if we can get it done in this next round. First, I'll probably do a couple Elite Extradition boxes that were sold to Nathan Revac, so he doesn't have to wait, and then be breaking more Big League. Unfortunately, Top Charger Chick does not hit an autograph in box number 3, but first 2 were good. All right, let's get into the next round. Kenny's Cards and More with a $20 super chat says, can I get a shout out? I only need 54 more subscribers before I can do a giveaway. Heck yeah, let's see. Check out your channel. I mean, I could be your 53rd. I could be number 53 on that list. So Kenny's Cards and More is planning a giveaway. He's got 46 subscribers. He's trying for 100. Here is his channel. I just posted the link in the live chat. I'm already subscribed to you, Kenny's. Oh, yeah, I remember. You came in here. You had, I think, 4 or 5 subscribers, right? I'm already subscribed to you. Man. So he came in last week. We got him to 46. Let's see if we can get him upwards of closer to 100. He's doing a giveaway of are you doing a Bowman Inception hobby box giveaway? Because that's quite generous. Oh, he's giving away a 66 mantle. Oh, I see right now. Card giveaway info, giving away $2,000 worth of cards. Wow, that is really crazy. I'll leave a comment right here. Great comment. All you have to do, he says, is subscribe. What is great comment, great giveaway. See, I can't talk and type at the same time. I'll leave a comment there. Looks like he's going to choose one of his 100 subscribers, probably using a randomizer. That's what you want to do, by the way, Kenny's Cards. Whenever you do a giveaway, you always got to be very transparent. You always want to do it live. And you want to show everybody the list, and you want to show it to them. Don't do like a standalone video ever. Like, because here's the thing. I've seen channels that do that. They're like, all right, guys, we're giving away like this whatever box. Okay, let's go ahead and do the randomizer, and it's not live. Okay, so Bob's Big Bob's Cards won or whatever. I'm just thinking, okay, buddy, how many times did you just film that 30-second clip until... I'm just thinking, is Big Bob's, quote unquote Big Bob's, is that even a real person, or is that just you under multiple accounts so you didn't have to give it away? So I always question stuff like that. And you don't want anybody to question that. So that's why whenever we do giveaways, we do them live and do a randomizer so that everybody can see what's going on. Nathan Revack's up right now. That's just a little advice. He's got 2 Elite Expedition, then we'll get into the next round of Big League. How about the last time I used an example when I talked about this, I was like, yeah, what if you're just gives away like Bibby's Cards or something like that? I just totally made up a name, Bibby's Cards. And then that was actually a real channel. It's like, it's Bibby's Cards here. We actually are a real channel. I forget when that was, maybe a month ago. That was kind of funny. I don't even know why that name popped in my head. But it's Elite Extradition. We have more of these boxes. They're $100 boxes. I'm selling them for $79.99. Let's see what we can find here. Striker's short print influencer card is for sale at $40. Yeah, all the influencer cards will go down in price. I think I mentioned that when they first came out. If you just want to hold off a little bit, it's all supply and demand. I think his cards were selling for $75, and now they're down to $40. The same thing will happen with the Jab family card, the Breaks with Jess card, all of them. There's Bryce Matthews, Sonny D. Chiara. The mantle is part of 1,000. So, okay, so you got to hit 1,000 to give that one away. Okay, so it's like a tiered release. Paul Skeens right there. Here's an autograph of Brady House, former first-round pick. Joey Bart to the Pirates. Breaking news here. In the live stream tonight, you got Tucker Toman, Braylon Fuentes. That's the next autograph. Nothing crazy yet. We'd like to find a Paul Skeens. There's Grayson Hitt. We have a Dominican Prospect League Angel Senil relic. And another Angel Senil and a relic of Kyle Teal in box number 1. Let's go into box number 2 for Nathan in this personal box and see what else we've got. We'll see. Joey Bart was a good minor leaguer, but he just has not really been able to do anything at the plate. What are they going to do now with Jason DeLay? Jason DeLay, pretty decent catcher. Can't really hit all that well. I don't think Jason DeLay is anything more than a backup catcher. We'll see what happens. Maybe they're hoping that Joey Bart can provide a little more punch. See Jason DeLay's, oh man, his career OPS is 68, which is not good. I don't even know what happened to Samani Grandal, actually. Yeah, where's he even at? He signed a 1-year deal with us in February. And what happened to him? Like, where's he? I just Googled him. I don't even know. He's supposed to share time at catcher with Henry Davis. Is he hurt? I don't know. I feel like we're better off without him, honestly. He's like I kind of feel like he's washed up. I honestly would rather have Jason DeLay back there. He laid down a really nice bunt to give us the go-ahead run. He probably didn't make the team, says White Sox on. I think they gave him a guaranteed deal, though, right? It was a minor league deal. It was Matt Shaw. I have no idea. Another Tucker Toman. We pulled him in the other box. Brenner Cox autograph. Enrique Bradfield. Hunter Holland. There's Dylan Head, who was a first-round pick number 25 to the Padres. There's Paul Skeens, still looking for his autograph in this. Angel Senil seems to be in just about every box. There's another one. Cole Emerson is a good one. It's his relic. He hurt his foot. Okay, so maybe he's going to be out longer than anticipated if they're going to get in Joey Bart. We got a Brandon Winokur and Brian. Okay, this kid is legit 9 years old. Look at this kid. We're making like Dominican Little League cards now. Brian Arauza. He's got to be like 9. I don't know. What would you say is the age on this kid? Dominican Prospect League. Usually, if you're 17 or 18 years old in the Dominican and you're not already signed, you're old. Usually, the kids are signed by the age of 16. And I'm guessing these Dominican Prospect Leagues, this camp or whatever, all the kids are under 16. I don't know if they're like 9 to 15 or whatever, but that kid looks so like, I don't know, maybe he's like 12. But Cade Morse is the last one right there. So, Nathan, thank you very much. Now we're going to get into Big League Round 7, in case it's first Dominican to say he's actually older than he is. Yeah, in the Dominican, you've seen a lot of age discrepancies. I think Albert Pujols is actually rumored to be a couple years older than he actually is. He might have actually played until he's really 46 or so. But now it's time for Big League 7. Some of you have been extremely patient waiting for this one to go, and it's all sold out. Big League 7. And don't forget, after this round, we'll random off the Jabs family autographed, silver ink autographed influencer card to one of you guys that's in this break or was in a previous break when we were running that promo. Let me get a brand new case. I have a feeling this is the case. Here we go. This is going to be the one. We're due for an influencer card tonight. We haven't pulled a single one yet. I feel one coming. This other Big League case is now empty. Toss that out in the hallway. Kick that down the stairs. What's I do with the boxes? We got the Sophia and I have the whole house like spick and span, all cleaned up. Looks like we could put it on the market. Now we really cleaned up for Easter. Got it all spick and span. So I'm trying now to keep all my clues of baseball cards either in the basement or crammed into this little office. And trust me, it's cramped. There's cases everywhere just piled up in here on the floor. But here we go. I signed this one. I'm giving this one away. I signed this one. That's the first one that I actually signed. Signed it in silver ink because of the black jersey. Makes it kind of tough I don't want to sign black on black or it won't really show. But all right, everybody, here we go. It's time for more Big League. 10 boxes in this round. We're going to find an influencer card, I feel like, in this round. This is a pick your team round. It's all sold out. The $1,000 bounty is still out there, folks. We got to find it. No, I'm not putting on. I mean, I just said we could put it on the market. We're not going to put it on the market. The way interest rates are right now, no thanks. I almost think it might be better just to save and save and save, and then when I move, just buy the house outright than paying like freaking 7% interest. You know, buying a house like now, I saw some stats on this, but let's say your mortgage is like, I don't know, $2,500. Back in like, before all this inflation crap, like if we go back to like 2018, 19 or whatever, you could have maybe afforded a house with a $2,500 mortgage of like $400,000. Now, with a $2,500 mortgage, you can only afford like a $200,000 house. So same exact mortgage payment, you get about half the house because of interest rates, because they're so much higher. So it's just, man, it's the whole. I could just go on about everything that's wrong right now. We went to Giant Eagle tonight to go grocery shopping to get some supplies for a yogurt parfait, and I don't drink pop anymore, but I used to, and I was like, a cube is $15 now. A 12-pack is $8. Like, those used to be, weren't they like $3.99? Like 4 years ago? A cube was maybe like $7.99 or maybe $9.99 at the most. It's crazy how much everything's gone up. Benjamin says, houses are so expensive here in Canada. I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to afford a house. Yeah, and then you've got these big companies like BlackRock buying up all these houses. It's going to create just a lifetime class of renters. Like, how are you ever going to afford a house? It's kind of sad what's happening to the American dream. Like, the American dream when we were growing up was always just, you work hard, you get a decent job, you get an education, you go buy a nice house with a white picket fence. And now a lot of people can't even do that anymore. A lot of people are still living with their parents, says Papa Ducky. Hopefully, we can get some change and hopefully get things moving in the right direction again. Soda not pop, says White Sox Tom. I know. I used to call it soda, but I got Pittsburghised on that one. I always used to say soda because my parents used to say soda. Lumberjack says the sad thing is the mortgage payment could be cheaper than rent, but most don't even have the credit for it. Yeah, it's crazy. We got a super chat that just came in, and it is from Stay Awesome. Ezekiel says, Eric, thank you for opening my packs and making great videos. It was so much fun and exciting. Good night. Stay Awesome. With the very generous $20 super chat on his son Ezekiel's birthday, and Zeke came away with the best card of the night. I will make a short of it so that Zeke can watch that and not have to go through like a 3-hour live stream or whatever it's going to be to find it. That's really awesome. So happy birthday, and thanks Eli and Jessica for making that little memory for Zeke. That was really cool, really nice. And I hope he takes good care of the card. Now, my son, I gave him a Jabs Family Influencer card. Guess what he did with it? I had it top loaded up, just like this. He took it into the shower and he was washing it with soap because he wanted it to be nice and clean. Like, okay, I'm glad that you value the card that much, but I was actually out going to the casino to meet my case guy, because that's usually the halfway point. We just meet at this casino, and I was picking up some cases for him. My daughter calls, says, EJ ruined your card. He took it in the shower, was cleaning it. He put Kurt's card care on it. I know, really. Kurt's card care juice. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe he stumbled across a Kurt's card care juice video, and yep. So it's got a little bit of damage to it. It's dried out now, but you know how cards that get a little bit of water, you can just kind of tell. The Hawks is what's crazy is that for even a small landlord, they're struggling to find a deal. You can't compete with BlackRock. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a PSA 1. Yep, Papa Ducky PSA 1. He's going to put in 2 1-touches. Sounds good, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Are you going to grade any? I don't know if I should grade any or not. I don't really ever submit cards to PSA because I don't like to take the risk. Hey, Joe. I might just buy one that's already graded in a PSA 10 and go that route. I would like to have one in a PSA 10. There's a nice red, rare Francisco Lindor for the Mets. That's going to Rafael Soto with the hit. This is our second box now. We have not hit an autograph yet. Grade the one you pull. That's true. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Take one of the National. Doesn't PSA have a table where they can grade it on the spot? I think they do. I think it's a markup. I don't know if it's $40 a card or whatever. Yeah, I should have just left them all in the one touches that Tom sent them to me in. At least the 6 or so that I didn't give away. But yeah, I'll probably just buy a PSA 10. I don't know, it might be like $100. I'll probably, I figure it'll be 100 because in a few months, I think the raw cards will be under 50 and maybe a graded card might be 100. I don't know. All right, here's the second box in this round. Got Max Fried. The mix says, I want to see their face if you walked up to the PSA tool with your card. That's true. I didn't even think about that. There's Emerson Hancock. It's numbered to 50. Another numbered autograph. This one goes to Seattle. It's for Ian Cooper. So Ian with his second autograph of the night. And that's the first one of this round, coming in box number 2 of this brand new fresh case. Hopefully there's going to be an influencer card in here somewhere. We've pulled 4 of them so far, but not mine. There's Trey Turner box hit. Luis Castillo there. Lars Nootbaar foil. And looks like we're going on to the next box here in a second. I really wish they wouldn't flip all these cards upside down unless it was like the autograph. It's like every pack has flipped cards. I like to get them all going the same way, so when I go to sort them, it doesn't slow me down. Each round of Big League, 10 boxes, fills up roughly 2 full rows in a 3,200 count box. It takes me about an hour to sort them all out by team, for each round. And then, of course, shipping takes multiple hours. If you go to the movies tomorrow, you should enjoy the Frozen Empire. Frozen Empire, is that a scary movie, though? I don't like horror movies. Mess thing says, I wonder if flipping them over protects the surface from damage during prop. Maybe. That's a good point. I kind of want to see Ghostbusters. We've also been trying to take the kids to see Kung Fu Panda. Okay, so that is the movie then. Ghostbusters. I just call it Ghostbusters. I didn't even know what the name of it was. Do you get all the cards for your team in these breaks as Red Zone Rips? Yeah, every single card. What happens is I sort out all the base along with all the hits. I got a little system here. All the base cards go into a 3,200 count box. All the hits go into a separate pile, and I sleeve all of those up. And then I will go through and I will literally sort every single base card by team. I do it all at once. So I've got 30 piles, and it's just muscle memory. Like I'll see like LED La Cruz. I know he goes into the red stack, which would be right here, second team over in the Central Division. Cubs would go to the first spot in the Central Division. These would go over here. This would go over here. That would go there. This would go here. This would go here. And I would just sort them like this. This goes there. This goes there. This would come over here. This one goes over there. They're sorted by division. I think I've gotten pretty quick at it. One of these days, I'll make a members-only video, which will be probably the most boring video I've ever made. And I'll just sort out cards for the entire time. And maybe, I don't know, maybe just film it for an hour and then put it in super fast mode so it's not super boring. Or maybe I'll just talk during it and just talk baseball or whatever. Here's the next stack. Steven says, did Jazz pull his card? Sorry, I was watching Voyager. I didn't pull it yet. We're going to give one away that Top sent me that I signed. Still have that $1,000 bounty, too. I thought we would probably pull it within the first 2 breaks of Big League, but we have not found it yet. We pulled 4 influencer cards. I wonder what round it's going to come in. It might be this round. It might be Big League 8. It might be 9. I want to pull Dr. Collectible just to show the background. There's Ronald Acuna red. Nice. I think that's the second time we pulled this one. Ronald Acuna Jr. red foil. We pulled it last week, too. It's going to go to Trey Bennett. So, Trey Bennett, congrats. You've got Ronnie in a red. Has anyone pulled their own influencer card yet? I don't think anybody last year or this year has pulled their own card yet, have they? So, I don't know. I'm a competitive person. I kind of want to be the first to do it. There's Koch. I still have a ton of these cases left. Watch what will end up happening is I'll be putting some of these Big League into Patreon packages and watch multiple people pull it from their Big League packs. And I just so happen to choose the cases that it was in and send them off to Patreon members. I just know that's going to happen. Matt Olson blue. Sal Frelick. On to the next box. This is box number 4 of this round. Then Matza thinks this is what should have been the 24-hour live stream. Yeah, I know. Opening, I probably still have like 50-some cases left of Big League. It takes me a long time to go through Big League, honestly. Like, a half case takes me a good hour. Full case would take 2 hours, so 12 cases would be a 24-hour live stream. And you know what? We might not find it in 12 cases. Watch, I'd pull like 2 strikers, 2 shy cities, the Dr. Collectible, 2 breaks with Jess, none of mine. Mixes, unfortunately, you've sent out products with your Patreon packages where they do pull really big autos, so they could pull it. I know, every month I get a couple messages saying, hey, look what I pulled out of your Patreon box. And it's like either like a 1 of 1 or a big auto or something like that. And I'm glad for them. I mean, yeah, just think about it. If you open enough packs, you're going to find a big pull, so someone's going to get it. Retail fat packs is where they are really at. My one student was telling me today he got 1 fat pack of Big League and he pulled an autograph out of it. I don't think, obviously, there's going to be an auto in every pack, but I haven't seen any retail fat packs yet of Big League to even test out that hypothesis. But I'm sure they'll be popping up soon. Maybe I'll try Target this week. I think they stock Targets on, I don't know if it's Wednesday or Thursday. I can only go there during my lunch break from school. And then if the stock guy's not in, I feel like I wasted my lunch break driving the whole way to Target and back, worrying about traffic. Someone on the Passes Live Facebook page pulled 1. Nice. It's always the worst when heading down to Target on my lunch break and big freaking train comes and I have to take this long detour around so I can make sure I'm back in time. Have not pulled it yet, Logan. Still trying. Process, you should buy some fat pack cases. Odds per pack are greater in fat packs. Might have to try it. Hobby does have a lot of autographs in it, which is nice. That's the positive thing here. There's Justin Steele. You gonna run any mixers tonight, Brady? I'll run them if they sell. Right now, the mixers aren't sold out, so maybe I have to do some sort of bounty on mixers to get those going. There's some good mixers too with Bowman's Best, Bowman Draft. Maybe once, if we could just pull the Jabs family card and the bounty passes, that might free up some folks that try some mixers. A message thing says, the longer it takes, the bigger the surprise will be. Yeah, watch me pull it and be like, and not even realize what's going on because I'm not expecting it. That would be kind of cool, I guess. This is box number 5, halfway point in this round. 7th round of Big League. Any word on when Pro Debut 2024 releases? It's typically in July from years past. Lumberjack. Bowman is the next one on the horizon. They took pre-sales today. I forget what does that come out like May 4th? My case guy hit me up for Bowman Blasters, but the Bowman Blasters are so much per case. I'm just thinking, I hate how they keep raising the price. If they're $35 a blaster or $40 a blaster, last year they were $35 at Target and $40 at Walmart for a Bowman Blaster, right? Wasn't that what they were? Honestly, this year, based off of the price that he quoted me for the case, they're probably going to be about that same price, $35 a blaster. How much does a box of Big League cost? They're about $50 a box, which is roughly half of what a hobby box of Series 1 costs. And they give you a pretty good amount of autos. Target had them for $30. Was that like a discounted rate or what? I almost swear they were $35. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Yamamoto auto will be in it. There's Ellie. Yamamoto's got an auto in this. Here comes Johnny. Says, I got a wrong order on eBay. I got a $3 blaster pack and pulled the home field. Ellie De La Cruz. That is nice. Logan also said that there's Bowman Blasters for 30 targets, so that would be good if they're 30. Major Win says, did you find it yet? Not yet. Still trying. Still at it. Looking forward to the Justin Harris auction this Thursday. I think he's got binders, singles. The best card was a Corbin Carroll numbered auto, red foil out of 5. Yep, that was the best one. Have you sent out the Big League from the 21st? Yeah, yours went a couple days ago, Brady. I want to say yours maybe it either went Saturday or yesterday. I remember because I did you had like 2 stacks on the sleeve table. It'll be there soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. See if we get an autograph in box number 5 here. You actually should have received something from Stamps or PayPal. Whatever email address you used to log in to PayPal is probably where it got sent to. Oh man, jacked up corner there. Is that just, no, that's just the way that's printed on there. I'm starting to see things getting late here. There he is, Davis Schneider. Ellie De La Cruz. Get that sleeved up. That's box number 5. We're halfway through this one. 5 more boxes, then we're going to random off that Jabs family card. Well, let's see what we've got in box number 6. Wow, Chris says there's only 1 auto so far? Really? I think you might be right. Where's all the autos in this case? That last case had so many. Yeah, there was really just 1 autograph. Now, maybe that side of the... I pulled those 5 from the left side of the case. These all coming from the right side of the case. We'll see what happens. Adam B says, hey, Eric, I want to let you know I got my Patreon subscription package with the extras in there. Thank you very much. I appreciate you taking care of me. You're welcome, man. Sorry you had to wait a little bit longer. I figured it'd be nice to give you a little bit extra. And I think you had a team break just recently, or a personal break or something. I remember your name on something. I sent that today. Mick says, after getting your cards from Topps, do you think when you pull your card in the breaks, you'll be excited or relieved? That's a good question. I just passed an auto? Just now? No way. Elite Extra Edition. Was it in this stack or the previous stack? Man, I must be getting tired here. Let's go back and rewind it. There's no way. But I believe you guys. Sometimes I try to look at the chat and open the cards at the same time. I don't see it in that one. I'm going to keep looking through these. These are the most recent cards pulled. At least that I have in the 3,200 count box here. Yeah, I didn't pass an auto. He says, guys, he was just checking it stacked. God, I had already sleeved that auto. Okay, everyone got all confused. So, yeah, I was just showing the hits. Ross says, no, the auto you were showing from the hits. So, basically, all of you that thought, here's what we were looking at. I was just showing these to see if there was any autos right there. And there it was. That's what you saw. I didn't even, like, acknowledge it because we had already done that one. You guys scared me. I thought that I totally missed an autograph. That's the hit stack right there. That would be quite a pack, though, with all those, like, blue foils and red foils in there. Multiple Ellie De La Cruzes. That would be a good one. I kind of feel like this box has an autograph. Only one of the last four. What was the outcome of that Mickey Mantle case you guys never pulled a single numbered card from? Was it searched? Nope. Blowout card. I actually talked to the owner of Blowout Cards, and he basically just told me tough luck. He's like, if you want to buy more, I'll give you some more discounted price, but I'm not giving you a refund. He said, look, when you pull a great card, you gonna send me more money? Like, because you pulled a great card? No. You don't pull anything, I'm not going to send you more money. It doesn't work that way. So he wasn't having it. He did offer me like 100 more boxes at a discounted rate. And I was like, all right. And then I just never sent him the money. Yeah, he said that what he thought happened was he just thought it was... that it came that way from Topps. But I mean, man, it was like every single box was light, so to speak. That was a whole saga, but I totally forgot about that. I mean, I don't have a problem with the blowout cards. In fact, I buy from blowout cards all the time. I could probably bring up my purchase history for 2024. You'd see a lot of purchases. There we go. Autograph number 2. Told you it was coming. Will Benson, who plays some center field for the Reds now. It is a blue auto. Will Benson for the Cincinnati Reds. That one goes to Jeremy Broadwater. So, Jeremy, congratulations. Benson getting some time with TJ Friedl banged up. That busted up wrist. Which actually was at that spring training game. The one spring training game I go to, I see TJ Friedl break his wrist, trying to make a diving catch. We're down to just 4 boxes left now. Maybe all of these boxes will have autographs. That would be nice. See if we can go on a hot streak here to wrap this one up, and then we'll random off that card. Josh Young fractured his wrist. Yeah, he's been hurt now back-to-back years. That sucks. Timmy says that's the reason 1.679 million of why this hobby sucks. There's some great people in the hobby, and there's some that aren't all that great. Lumberjack says, that's bad juju for complaining about the Frito autographs last year. I did complain, and then he ended up being good. I ended up liking him, and then I finally get to see him play, and he breaks his wrist in like the, first or second inning, I think. It just didn't look good, too, when he went to make the diving catch. You could just tell that he, rolled over when he hit the ground. There's Ellie De La Cruz. Corbin Carroll right there. Oh, I don't think he's going to refund me because I opened all the boxes looking for it. So Lumberjack says, we're going to the Star Wars game on May 4th for my birthday. Reds playing versus Baltimore, May the 4th. That is true. I wonder if the Pirates have a home game that weekend. That's the weekend of the big 500 table card show in Washington, PA. I didn't see it, but I saw that Schneider hit a 2-run dinger off Hader. Yeah, he is something else. By the way, there's an autograph in the stack, folks. I saw it. I saw the border of it. So here comes another auto. Now we're getting hot. 2 for the last 2. The left side of the case only had 1 auto in it. Now, here we go. Nick Lofton will be that autograph. Kansas City Royals. This one goes to Robert Megill. So Robert with the hit. Nick Lofton, rookie auto for you. Not too shabby. Still no influencer card yet tonight at all. There's Christian Yelich. That's a blue box hit. Christian Yelich has not been the same since 2019. Guess he's gotten a little bit better, but man, he was something else in 2019. 44 home runs. He hasn't ever hit over 19 since. Like, what happened? Hit 44 home runs. He actually got hurt, too. I don't know if you remember. He played 130 games. If you would have played the full season, he may have hit 50. And then he signed, I think, like a $187 million contract after that season. And he just has not been the same. 2019, was that the Juice Ball year? I think that was part of the Juice Ball year, 2019. Was that the year Pete was hitting all those home runs? Set the rookie record, right? 2019 for homers. All right, next up. It's box number 8 out of 10. So we have 2 boxes left in this round after this one. Then, since it almost is midnight, this will be it for tonight. Pirates play against the Rockies, and hey, maybe we'll go to that. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I should go see the Pirates and Orioles this weekend. Take Sophie and the kiddos out there. I want to get them good seats, and I don't know. Tickets right now are a little bit high. I might wait and see what the weather looks like. If it's going to be freezing, I probably won't go. Rockies are awful this year. Yeah, they're... Chris Bryant, what a waste of money that was. Talk about Christian Yelich having a down year for the past, 4 years. Chris Bryant has been He's not even a star anymore. He's not even, honestly, he's a little less than average, I think. If you look at his OPS, right now he's 0 for 14 this year. He's an OPS plus of -63, which is pretty insane. That's 163% worse than a regular batter. And he's just not been very good. The last year, only 76 OPS plus, only 10 home runs. He has not had, I guess, ever since he left Chicago. 2021 is last year in Chicago. Had 25 dingers there between Chicago and San Fran. But his home run totals in Colorado the last 3 years, including this year, which is only like a week of the season, 5 home runs, 10 home runs, and 0. 15 home runs in 2+ years. He might be washed. I don't know. We'll see. You would think, playing in the high altitude and being a former power hitter, that he'd be able to mash. But maybe he's got a little bit of a Troy Tulowitzki-itis. Remember, Troy Tulowitzki had big-time talent, but he couldn't stay healthy. I think he only played 1 full season in Colorado. He was always getting hurt. And Chris Bryant is having the same kind of deal. Here's how many games he's played. First year in Colorado, he only played 42 games. Second year, only 80, which is... Hey, we did it! There it is! We have pulled the Jabs family card at long last! We've been looking for this one for a couple weeks since this one came out, and I've just pulled myself out of a pack of cards. This is a little kid's dream. It has come true ever since 1989 when I first got into collecting cards. I wanted to pull myself. I wanted to be a big leaguer. I didn't make the big leagues, obviously. I never thought I'd have a card. And somehow, some way, I got one. And it's mostly thanks to you guys for watching these videos day in and day out. This would not have happened without you. And we have pulled the Jabs family card tonight in box number 8. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. If you see one at the bottom of your screen, it means you're not subscribed. We'd love to have you along. Casey says, wake up the kids, wake up Sophia, bring them down here to see this one. I have pulled myself from Big League. I cannot believe it. Holy cow. I only have 55.1 touches, like I said. This one is, there's a bounty on this card. It is $1,000. One of you in this break is getting $1,000. And Chris points out, you are the first person to do it. Jeff Wilson didn't do it. Card Collector 2 didn't do it. All those other guys, they're great guys, but they didn't pull their own card. And I'm kind of competitive. I wanted to find myself, and I did. Here it is. Jabs family card, the very, very first one, and maybe the only one that I ever pull of myself. Comes out in Big League round 7, right there. Case says, team bag it, put it in the... yeah. I got to keep this away from my son so he doesn't take this one in the shower. How about this one? Now there's 2 giveaways tonight. We're giving away $1,000 and also an autographed Jabs family card. This one, I'm trying to decide. This one's probably gonna this one's going to me, unless whoever gets it, if you want it, I will give it to you. But I have a bounty of $1,000 on this card, and I will literally pay you $1,000 tonight. So, man, I can't believe that we did it, folks. Where did this come out? Because I'm sure that we'll probably make a short out of this one. 143 minutes approximately on this one. Man, it's kind of surreal. It's definitely a relief, and it's crazy. Like, this picture was taken by my daughter. When she got off the bus from school, I said, hey, Tops wants to make a baseball card of me, and the deadline is like tomorrow. Can you take a couple pictures of me today? And so we went around. We took, I think this was actually the first picture that we took. It was a nice fall day at the end of October. The burning bush, I guess it's a burning bush. It was all red. I thought that would look good with the Topps red jersey there. And Ike says you should number that 1 of 1. I probably should number it 1 of 1, huh? The very first one pulled. But we went over to like the golf course and took some pictures there. Then we went downstairs and I took pictures with my setup downstairs of me like holding like a 2023 update box, like smiling all cheesily. The lighting was terrible down there. So I think I sent them like 4 or 5 pictures, and this was my favorite one, and I'm glad they picked it. And they like this photo so much that they actually took the photo and they used the background for Dr. Collectibles influencer card. Man, really, really awesome moment right here. All right, so do we even finish? I guess we got to finish the break. Well, we've got to finish this one up for sure. And if your name is on that list for Big League 7, you've got a chance for $1,000 cash. Now, if you're in here, if you win the $1,000, it's up to you. I can also send you unopened product as well. You can take $1,000 PayPal right now, which, by the way, it's up to you because I don't know. You will have to pay tax on that $1,000. Anything over $600, they're going to get you for taxes. So I don't know what tax bracket you're in or whatever, but you might be spending 40% of that on taxes. So it's really up to you. If you would rather have sealed product, you can literally name what boxes you want. I probably have at least the most recent things here. I could send you a case of Big League. I could send you mix and match. I could do signature series. I can do Stadium Club. I could do box of Tribute and Bowman Inception and all kinds of stuff. So it's really up to you. Just think about it. I will PayPal you $1,000 if you want it. It's got to be goods and services though. Just so you know, I can't friends and family you that money because that is against PayPal's terms of service. I could give you, I don't know if I could give you 1 box of Tribute and then several boxes of Inception. Really up to you guys. We got it. Finally at long last. And hey, thanks for staying up late. Midnight here on the East Coast. Still over 300 people in the chat. Now we just got to see who's getting this. And then we gotta do the negotiations. What do you want for it? Rich says, I have goosebumps. I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Rich. The Mix says, I'm glad I stayed up late to see this. There's Anthony Volpe. And man, so it was a race. I don't know if you could even call it a race, but I know that some of the other breakers were doing videos looking for their own card too. So kind of an unofficial race to see who could pull their card first. And I think we got it. I think we won that little race. I hope that, for what it's worth, I hope that they find their cards as well. And I'm sure eventually they will. Michael says, I'm glad I bought into this round. This was a good round to buy into. Lucky number 7. So we can add that to the list. I've pulled 1 Jabs family, 2 breaks with Jess, 2 Shy Cities, 0 strikers, and 0 Dr. Collectibles. There's your, I can't believe that. I don't even know what I was talking about before that happened. All of a sudden the cards changed. And then I saw Jabs family flipped over. What happens if you pull it again tonight? There's only a bounty of 1,000 one time. If anybody else pulls it, I think I said I'd maybe offer you $100 for it. But the narcissistic break. Congrats, bro. Thanks, Keith. I just figured, hey, have fun with it. S says the thing about it is, if you can't believe it, you definitely put the effort out there. If you trust in God, more than likely it's going to happen in all decency. It happened. I was talking about Chris Bryant being washed. That's right, I was. Yeah, Chris Bryant, we were talking about his injuries and stuff. I mean, I don't know. That's not embarrassing to talk about. It just shows that we just sit around here opening cards and talking baseball all night long. I'll probably cut that part out of the short and just pick it up from when the card pops out. It's first time. Yeah, Chris Bryant. His, I don't know, his powers that be, he was like, quit talking about Chris Bryant. Let's just give him his card already. So he changed the subject. Become a big leaguer card right there. So who's in the running here? Everybody whose name is in BL7. Kevin Gillette, Trey Bennett, Ralph Newman, Rafael Soto, Chris Randall, you're in it. Now, and a whole bunch of other folks as well. I'm just kind of like perusing the list. Josh Fitzgerald just PayPal'd and says, congrats, happy for you. Thanks, man. Just saw the drop-down notification. Let's see what we have here in this last stack of box number 9. One more after this, and then we'll do the... I hope all the people that are in this break, I hope you're still around so we can negotiate for it. Like I said, I'll give you $1,000, but because of tax implications, if you just want me to send you sealed wax, I can do that. If they're not in here, I will send them a message through PayPal and be like, hey, you want $1,000 PayPal to you? Or you want to start picking out either sealed wax or credit or whatever. 2 randomizers tonight. Yep. He says, you need to call in sick tomorrow. Yeah, it's midnight right now. We'll still probably be here at least another 15 minutes. There's another autograph. Johnny DeLuca for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Second time pulling him tonight. This one's going to go to Greg Mitsuyoshi. Greg also with a chance at $1,000. Good luck, Greg. You sprained your voice yelling. I was just thinking, like, I got excited, then all of a sudden I had to cough, and I was just thinking, please don't start having a coughing attack. Can you explain the process of them putting you on a card? I did a whole video about it a couple weeks ago when I saw my name was officially on the checklist. But basically, they sent me an email and said that they really enjoyed my channel and said that they were interested in putting me on a card and asked if I would be interested in that, and I said yeah, and then they just explained that we'd have to do a background check, so I had to go on this website, this like third-party website, and put in all my information, social security number, all of my addresses that I ever lived at. They had to do criminal background. It was quite thorough. I guess they don't want to put any people that have like outstanding warrants or stuff like that on their cards that don't need any extra drama. But after that cleared, they said I was good to go. And they were going to send me a jersey in the mail, that Topps jersey you see there. There's a contract to sign too that they sent over. The contract just basically said that they were allowed to use my likeness and yada, yada, yada. And my compensation would be that jersey. No monetary compensation. And then after I signed the contract, we were good to go. They said, just send us over 4 or 5 pictures by the end of October so we can get the ball rolling on this. Send them over. I think I may have actually sent them over on Halloween. Like almost, I'm like a deadline guy. This is the last box of this break, Casey. So we're gonna do that randomizer here in just a second. This is box number 10. Got them sent over, and then I'm thinking, did I miss the deadline? Because they never sent anything back to say, got it, received, thank you. So I was actually just thinking, maybe they didn't put me in there. And then I also completely trashed a couple of their products. Like I really went hard on Chrome Black, calling it like one of the worst releases ever. And then I was like, did I make them mad? Remember Chrome Black, how awful that was? Because I don't know, I was like, oh great, I probably not gonna get the card now, but and then so I didn't even tell anybody really, except a few close people in my life. I don't even think I told my parents and brother until my birthday. And then once I saw it was on the checklist, then that's when I spilled the beans and gave you the story about it, about how it all happened. Adam says no monetary compensation for being a card is kind of lame. That would be cool if they'd send a case. But hey, I'm fine with it. I was happy they sent the cards. Thanks, Casey. The mix says, I think the number of the randomizer should be 7 for break 7 and also Mickey Mantle. Yeah, I was thinking about that. What should be the number? In Little League, my baseball number was 67. I remember that one. Did they tell you what set? Yeah, they said it would be Big League. It would have been cool to be an Allen and Ginter, too. I still think they should do a YouTuber set of like Dodger Films and some of his softball players and Fuzzy and other big names. Do like a YouTuber Allen and Ginter set. I think that would be really interesting. Kyle Harrison, another autograph. San Francisco Giants. That one's going to go to the Hawks. Gets this one. Kyle Harrison. A little bit of a bum corner on that one. Kyle Harrison, nice prospect. Maybe the Hawks win the $1,000. We'll see. Fuzzy has a card? No, I was just saying that maybe he should. I'm saying maybe they should make an autograph checklist of YouTube, baseball YouTubers like Mighty Goat, Fuzzy, Zach Hampel, Dodger Films, Benny from Dodger Films. Trying to think of other Foolish Baseball. Baseball doesn't exist. Those guys. Trevor May could be in there. He's got a YouTube channel with a subscribership of like 50-some thousand. All right, that was the last box in this round. So here we go. It's time to random off the cards here, or at least the one card. And this card I will keep unless the person that pulled it wants it, then I will send it to you because it's actually yours until we work out a deal. Yeah, John Boy. All righty, so let's go ahead and do this. First, I will go ahead and bring in, let me get a new tab fired up here. Go to random.org. And the Jazz Family card just says like JF on the back. It doesn't actually have a number. List randomizer right there. So here's what I'm doing. This is for the, first we'll do for the signed Jabs Family card. All of these personal boxes are done, so I'm going to just go ahead and delete all of this. I did all of these. I know I did Nathan Revax, even though I didn't put it in red yet. I know I did TCC's next one. So here's all the names from previous big league breaks and other breaks that we did over the past couple weeks. I'm going to take all of these names, and this is for the signed Jabs Family card. So even if your break didn't go tonight, that's one thing that even if like some of these rounds sometimes take a couple weeks to fill. If your break doesn't go, you still get entered into these giveaways time and time again as long as the break is active. Mix 7 only has 3. Here's what I'll do with these just to save time. I'll just create a list here of these short ones. And then I'll take it and put it down there. I think just to save time on this Jabs Family autographed card, I'm just going to take whoever gets number 1, the number 1 spot. Because it's already super late. I've got school tomorrow. All right. Bowman's Best, which surprisingly has not been going. Put those names in there. We got Antonio. Now I think what I'll do here, by the way, since the big card has been pulled, these rounds here, I'm going to combine these into one round. So all these names, we're going to put them all here. And we're going to take all these names and move them over here. So Big League 8, we can get that one going. And I think I'm going to just delete these rounds. So, you know, I guess I'll keep them still, like, I'll just minimize them so I have a record of them. But now Big League 8, we can get that one going next week. And it's almost already filled. I don't know how many more rounds of Big League we're going to do. Now that the big pool is out of the way, I'd be happy to do more. Why can't I scroll down anymore? Freaking Excel. Let me scroll down. That's maddening. All right. So Manuel de Onda, I'll just add this to the end instead of messing with it. Go back up and pull everybody else in after Manuel de Onda. Thanks, Logan. All right, so now this list has been carried over. Now let's take all the Big League 7s, put them in there. Blaster is, oh yeah, B12 is a blaster, you're right. I should fix that one. Thanks for reminding me. I'll fix that after this. It's not hobby. I mean, it's almost the same price, but look, it says I tried doing a Whatnot sale tonight and I couldn't get enough people to start. How many people do you have in there? Is there a number you need to get it started? Like, do you have to have X amount? I've seen some Whatnot sales with 5 people in there. You had 6. I'll tell you one easy way to get people in there is just do giveaways. I would do giveaways of single cards. I would do it so that it's really cheap for you to send. I don't know if you have to. I don't know if you have to like print out a label. If you have to print a label with tracking, then it's going to cost you like $3.80. But people like giveaways, so if you want to get people in, do many giveaways, and you'll have people at least get some eyes in there, and then maybe if that builds your viewership and people see, oh, there's like 30 people in there, maybe they'll see that on the list and be like, all right, I'll go check this out. 30 people in there, 40, whatever. All right, so here we go. Here's the signed Jabs family card. I'm going to take all these names. This is everybody from previous breaks and also this one. Some people's names are in here multiple times for buying mega passes, or we had a couple promos where if you bought early, you got multiple spots. All right, here we go. There's all the names. We're going to do whoever gets number 1. Card number, or whoever gets number 1 on this list will get it. So what we're giving away right now is this Jabs family autographed card. Let's see who gets it. Whoever gets spot number 1, good luck. It's going, Antonio B gets it. How about that, Antonio B? You've got it. The Jabs family autographed card is yours. I know you're in some big league rounds. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little note card with your name on it here. JFC goes to Antonio B. Jabs family card to Antonio. Congratulations. You got it's the only card that I've autographed so far. So this one is going to Antonio. The autograph card is yours, man. I'll put that. I don't know if I have anything to send you from this break, but I'll get that sent out to you soon. Maybe with your next one. There he is. Says, thanks, brother. I'm pumped. Awesome. Thank you. He's in the chat. All right. Thanks, man. Let's see if maybe you win the $1,000 too, or either $1,000 cash or $1,000 worth of stuff. It's up to you. Here we go. We're doing it now. Here's what's going on. We've got this card. This is the first card I pulled on myself. I will buy it for a bounty of $1,000. Or if you don't want to pay the taxes on that, because you will get a 1099K from PayPal if you make over $600, you don't have to pay taxes on it. If you're already like buying a bunch or selling a bunch on PayPal, then it's probably not a big deal to you. But if you'd rather just do sealed boxes, we can do that as well. Or if you'd rather just do credit, I can create a tab for you and we can do credit for breaks, Saturday showdowns, stuff like that. It's really up to you. We can be very, very, kind of lenient with this because it's just between you and I. Let's see who it's going to be now. But if you want the PayPal payment, I'll send it over right now. Or if you just want to get sealed boxes, you can do it that way too. If you just want credit, you can do it that. So here we go. Break 7. Here's all of the names. Logan says, I would definitely take the product or the credit. Some people will probably do that to avoid taxes. Some people would probably rather have it and have some extra money in their account. We'll see. Here we go. All the names right here. Here they all are. We have Kevin Gillette. Started off with the Arizona Diamondbacks the whole way down to Jeremy Broadwater, who had the Washington Nationals. Here it goes. We're going to go with... what number are you going to go with? That's the big question. All right. The mix suggested number 7. I like number 7. White Sox Tom says 7. Chris Randall says 7. DeHawk says 7. The mix says 7. Mickey Mantle was number 7. Ross says 7. We'll do number 7. So the magic number here is 7. I like it. Jim says 12. There's only 30 people in here, so we can go 1 through 7. Let's see who it's going to be. This is the biggest ever giveaway that we've had on the channel, I think, monetarily wise. And here we go. Number 7. Randomize. Here it is. I can tell you it's not. It's not Patrick. It's not Ralph. It's not Brian. It's not Bradley. It's not Steve. It's not Kevin, it looks like, unless they have multiple spots. So, number 7 is going to go $1,000 bounty. You pick PayPal payment, or you can take it in a credit in breaks, or you can pick sealed boxes and wax. It's going to Chris Randall. Gets it. Holy cow, get out of here. Chris Randall, you have your choice of the following. He's in the chat. You can choose $1,000 cash to your PayPal account now. But again, Chris, remember, you will have to pay taxes on that. You'll get a 1099K from PayPal for the 2024 tax year. Or you could choose sealed boxes and wax, which you could sell those or whatever, I don't know, at card stores, or you could open them for yourself. Or you can take break credit. It's all up to you. It's really up to you. So I'm just curious, but you can think about it for a second. Let's put a poll up and see let's poll the audience. What should Chris go with here? Start a poll. How about that? Chris, you're so loyal, man. You're in every chat. I'm glad you won, man. What should Chris do? Take the money with PayPal. Take sealed wax and boxes. Take break credit. Man, Chris, I think Chris has already made up his mind. I'm just curious to see what everyone else thinks. Before I leave here, Chris, I will, if you want the money, I will send you the money. But I just want you to know, because I know that Mr. Beast always gets hit when he gives somebody like $1 million. It's not like this is $1 million, but he gets dissed because the people have to pay a bunch of taxes on it. So I just want you to know that you will have to pay taxes on that, unless you want me to send you $599 so you don't get a 1099K and you want the rest in boxes of credit. I would do that as well, or I will send you $1,000. It's really up to you. People, 53% say you should take the money, 51%. So, Chris, have you decided? The tax threshold is not $500. It's $600, I think, with PayPal, right, Michael? At least that's what I've heard. But it's really up to Chris. Chris, let me know, and I will do it right now in front. Obviously, I'll keep your your personal info hidden, but I will go ahead and do it right now before we leave. He wants $599 to avoid the taxes. So Chris, you want $599. Robert says, yes, folks, it is $600. I learned that the hard way. So it's $599 and the rest in credit. Let's do it. So we will go ahead and send Chris $599 right now on PayPal. And you'll have $401 in credit. Now, Chris, just so you know, I'm not a tax advice person, but you do have to pay taxes on anything that you get, just so you know. A message thing says, always be careful doing things $1 under the limit. It makes it look as maybe fraudulent. Do you just want to do the $1,000, Chris? Because you're supposed to pay tax. Honestly, if you make $1, you're supposed to pay taxes on it. I don't want to be giving you bad advice. Michael says the threshold is $5,000. Chris says I'm fine with that. So just, are we doing $1,000, Chris? Chris Randall. I have your payment right here, Chris. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your Big League 7. He says do it. Do $1,000. Now, Chris, I'm going to send you $999.99 because PayPal has a trigger that if you send $1,000 or over, it will hold the money for upwards of a couple weeks, I think, in some cases. Because what it's going to ask you then, if I pay you over $1,000, it's going to want you to provide a tracking number to show that you sent something to me, because I have to send the goods and services. It's really stupid. But I've had that problem before, like I said. So Chris Randall, here we go. I'm doing this off camera to hide your email address, but I'll go ahead and show you the receipt when it's done. Chris Randall, yeah, Chris, you're not going to be coming to the chat anymore saying you're poor. Chris Randall. I just want to verify that this is the correct account. Got double checking and triple checking. I mean, this is a lot of money to send to somebody. Looks like it's the correct account. All right, Chris. Here it comes, man. Ready? Check your account right now. Please let me know that you got the money. I'm going to stay on here with you, Chris, until I make sure you got your money. Here is my receipt, by the way. Again, I did 1 cent less so that it doesn't get held up by PayPal. It says not yet. All right. It might. I want to make sure there's not a hold on that. But it says that it went through. I just got a receipt from PayPal saying that it went through. Chris Randall, keep checking that account. Got to make sure we get you paid. That's a big promo. Yes, 970. PayPal takes fees, unfortunately, Chris. So I sent you $1,000. PayPal takes 3%. 3% of 1,000 is $30. So unfortunately, there is fees with that. We can kill the poll now. But hey, that's a fantastic windfall for you, man. I'm glad you got it there. I would have been happy with any of you getting it, but Chris has come to the chat. Chris, don't transfer to your bank right now. If you transfer it right now, they're going to take more. When I transfer money, I do it. There's like 2 options. Do the one that takes a couple days. Then they don't take money off of you unless you need it like right now. If you need it right now, you want to pay a couple more points on it, you can do that. But yeah, because like Sophia does the same thing. Like she's like, yeah, they take another. I'll like PayPal her some money. And she's like, yeah, they take more money when I transfer it to my bank. I'm like, don't do it that way. Don't just do like the 1 to 3 day option, and then they don't take anything. Like I always transfer money from my PayPal account to my bank, and I always do the 1 to 3 day option so that I'm not getting hit with their fees. Chris says, I don't mind. I'm broke and I'm paying bills off tonight and tomorrow. How about that? So the Jazz family card is pulled by Chris, and it probably couldn't have gone to, you know, a guy that may have needed it more. So Chris, I'm really glad that it went to you, and it's going to help you get ahead with some of those bills. And I also want to thank you for your loyalty in the breaks and being here every single night. What a great night it's been. Christmas miracle then, says Andrew. Folks, that's all we have for tonight. It's about 12:30 a.m. I've got school tomorrow. I am going to wrap this one up. We pulled it. We did it. We finally found it. Thank you very much for being here tonight, everybody. And our next live stream, if we're not on Whatnot tomorrow, we might not be on Whatnot tomorrow. If we're not on Whatnot, I'll probably just say something in tomorrow's video, which I've got like multiple videos. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet, but we'll see. Next live stream Thursday, big consignment with Justin Harris here on YouTube. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we will see all of you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.